Hello, hello, everyone. How are you doing today? It is 1 o'clock in my neck of the woods, which is the East Coast of the United States. Oh, I didn't think I was talking there for a minute. And I am so glad to be here. I am going to do a little bit of what I do every time before I start my shows. I'm going to first like myself over on YouTube because it's so nice to like yourself. And then I'm going to share this to the Twixverse so the world knows that we are here and we are ready to block party. So I am live with an exclamation point because we've got to sit there and let them know that we are serious. Let me stick my Twitch channel in here so that if anybody wants to go over there and watch it, they can. And boop, boop, boop. And we will post this now that we are live. Very good there. I'm going to go over to Twitch and make sure that I am in emote off so that people can talk to me because it would be really sad if people go over there and then they can't talk. Don't you think so? I do. So I'm going to do a few things here first. I'm going to do a couple promotions, and then we're going to bring our special guest on, and then we will talk in the comments. First off, next Thursday, this coming Thursday, what, 3 days from now, 4 days from now, I'm going to be doing the Stonehenge build. It will be at 1 p.m. on both of my channels. This was a gift from Liam and Daisy, and so I'm finally going to build it. I'm very excited about that. And also, my birthday is this coming Monday, March 11th. I'm going to be having a party at 8 p.m., and everybody is invited. We're going to have some games and um, just some fun. And so I hope you guys can show up for that. And also, the last thing I do want to say is I pushed the wrong button, is that we are an 18 plus channel. This channel is not intended for children. Any images, companies, websites shared are for informational and discussion purposes only. We do not promote the sale or purchase of any items, especially to those who are under the age of 18. If you're 18 and want to watch this channel, please let your legal guardian know what you are doing. We are 18 plus, but we strive to be PG 13. That does not mean that we won't dip our toes sometimes into the 18 plus arena. I just want you all to know that if you're under 18, please be aware of that and please let your legal guardian know that you are here. So that is all that. So hooray, we're finished with that part of the stream. And we are now going to bring our guest, Mr. Rolo Vintage Hunter or Masters Maniac or so many different names. We just call him friend. Hello, friend. How are you
Hello.
today? I am so glad you are here. Let me take and I got to move this to another monitor so I can see it a little better. And we're going to go through the chat real quick here. We have some just stuff between me and Masters here at the beginning. And then this is for those that don't know, this is you, correct?
That's me. That's me again.
Okay, so if anybody, if this person responds, it is Masters. So that you know, he is a man of many names and many talents. As we are going to find out today, I am really excited about that. So welcome to the
Make it as
show.
difficult as you can for the Texas. Make it as difficult as you can.
Oh yes, if they don't know who it is, then yes. And
Uh,
we have our new friend Qativa Arif, who has started watching our morning show, and he has come over to this side. So welcome to this our build. I'm so glad that you are here. We have Stream Elements and Siribot who are over on Twitch helping me out, keeping everything safe again. Yes, we meet again and
and
again
again.
a whole lot of times, and it's so fun. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much. And we have Agent Atwood. What's up, y'all? We are building. We are building. We have Sci-Fi Mombi. Hello, how are you today? And
Hello, Sci-Fi
actually, please
Mombi.
remember to hit the like button. You said like. I hate typos. I hate autocorrect. I hate autocorrect, but yes, hit the like button and make sure you subscribe. I want to try to get to 175 by my birthday, and I am on YouTube, and right now I am at 167. So my
I'm
goal is
positive.
175 on YouTube. So we will try. So okay, now you guys know my rules. When I'm doing a stream, I will look at the chat and talk about it, but I'm not going to post any up because if I do, I don't have time to build. So we're just going to chat away. And Masters said that he was going to build something, do something a little different. So he surprised us, and I'm excited about this. So, like I say, a man of many talents. He has done builds before, and diamond dots, and RC cars, so much stuff. But today, what are you going to do for us while I am building my surprise build?
First of all, I was laughing away before you even took me on the program, saying this is a program for people over 18 for adults. I say, okay, I might be wrong here because I think I was 38, which is already 10 years ago, when my wife seriously sent a message to her girlfriends and said, my man is 8 years old and he's serious about buying toys. Dead serious.
Hey,
So I was just, what?
buying toys is a serious business, man. It is a serious business.
And now I'm sitting here in a kind of Grogu costume for you, so I
Well, the people saw at my house, we have more toys than we have anything else. So, I'm
oh,
gonna be 60 years old on Monday.
yeah, yeah,
My
well,
I love wearing Vans shoes. I have a collection of them. I collect Legos. I like reading manga and watching anime. I love romantic dramas, and K-pop bands are my favorite. I'm sorry, but they are. So,
I'm
I mean, I'm a 60-year-old, I don't know, in a 20-year-old body, or at least mind frame. Not 20-year-old body. No, it's a 60-year-old body in a 20-year-old brain, I think.
on Sunday. I had the rare chance to spend some short minutes on the flea market that I didn't had for more than half a year, right? And you know that you have a toy collector's problem when immediately when your face shows up on this flea market, like 120 vendors start to get this glowing in their eyes and say, hello, where have you been so long?
Yes, yes. Yes, yes,
Okay.
Quintetta, there are things toys on the kids' channels, but I am not geared toward children. This is geared for adults, um, because it is. Because we're adults, and, yes, and sometimes we say adult things,
Okay,
right?
give a salute and lift up for the president. Hello,
Yes.
Mr. President in the chat.
Oh my goodness. Hello, stunning. How are you? Get out, youngsters. It's grown up time. I'm going to go ahead and start my camera. And while we're chatting, you can talk about what you're going to do, and we'll just talk and do whatever as we're building. I'm not going to show or talk. Usually, I will give a play-by-play of what I'm building, but since it's a surprise and they've got to guess, I don't have to say any of that. So this is what master surprise is. He is building something, but it's not with building blocks. Um,
No, it's not with building blocks.
I'm looking. Um, yes,
What
yes,
you're
and
looking at?
go ahead.
What you're looking at, ma'am?
What are you? Oh, I'm very curious about what you are going to be doing.
So it is a kind of a building set because Saturday I had my big sale and I don't owe any Lego anymore, so I cannot build any Lego. But what I'm going to build is a marmalade. I went to my
Ooh.
garden today in the morning and got some fresh fruit there. And we will build a absolutely natural marmalade with no more than 3 ingredients here. And
Oh,
we will vacuumize it as well so that we can keep it for 2 years or longer if we want to.
very nice.
That's what we're going to do here. So, and about the talking, you don't worry. I have the chat kind of in the view on the cell phone, and I'm kind of talkative, man. So
Oh, I
don't.
can, I have said that I have practiced for this my entire life because I would monologue when I did anything. If I was cooking, if I was making a peanut butter sandwich, when I was a kid, my coloring pages, I monologued what I was doing, like I um, was on a TV show. So we
Same
we go
over here.
we have
Same
two
over
two
here.
chatters here, 2 chatters. Oh, we have Wade. Hey, Wade, Real Wade Nation Gaming Clips. I'm so glad you're here. Almost a 1,300. Congratulations. So congratulations. And let's see if I miss some of the chat. I do apologize if it goes beyond the um, the screen. I will not see it. Um, so I am going to do this. Let's get da, da, da. I'm doing a little bit of setting up here, and then we will. Um, there.
Same here for me. I'm going to do a little setup here with a fire with that frame. That's about perfect.
Okay, I'm going to set my camera there so I can see the chat a little bit better. Okay, so here we go. We are building a way. I am on step. Oh, Dad Man got crystals. Yum. But I can't eat because I am streaming. I am so sad. I'll have to just. I can
You.
just smell them now.
This is not any excuse. Ask that man. He's eating on stream all the time, so no
Uh,
excuse in that.
uh. Now you have got to be hot in that. Are you not hot in that?
Literally, the temperatures are hot right now. We have 31 degrees Celsius right now, so it is pretty hot. But you also know that I have some special conditions.
Mhm.
So no, I'm not. I'm not too hot in it.
So you're not. Okay.
I'm fine.
So let's see.
My brain anyway is cooked, and this is years ago, so don't worry about that.
Okay.
I got a type of plum here. It is very small but very sweet, and it's typical for this type of the year. It is called nanche. There are yellow ones and there are red ones, but the red ones are sweeter. I have both trees in my garden here, so I just collected half a kilo of nanches. From the taste, very similar to a plum, as I said. So, and what I'm doing right now is getting out the core, the seed, right?
Is it like a equivalent, kind of like a apricot or an apple? What's it kind of like? What kind of fruit is it
Plum.
like?
It
A
is more,
plum, like
yeah.
okay, a plum. Mm.
It would be. It is sweeter than a plum, but if you're looking for something close to describe a plum, would be a good thing.
Okay. And for you guys, I'm doing step 1 now, which I'm not going to show you the picture because, like I say, this is for you guys to figure out what I'm doing.
Exactly. Study and find out.
He's been guessing. He thinks it's Bumblebee. It's not. I will tell you, it is not Bumblebee. It is not Bumblebee.
Our president sees Transformers and everything.
Yes. Yes, he does. So let's see. That is.
But I saw a hilarious meme yesterday.
Uh-huh.
It was unbelievable. I was so laughing. So there was a physics test in primary school, right? And the question was, can you explain how a transformer works? Right? And the kid drew a car, right? From the car drew an arrow, and the arrow pointed on an Optimus Prime.
Okay. That is hilarious.
That's the way a transformer works, sir.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh my
Worse
god.
is a car than it is a robot.
I love that. Simplistic.
I would love to have seen the grading for this answer.
I would have, sometimes they show some of those on, um, what's the, different shows, different memes and things of different things that kids have done. And, yes, it cracks me up, some of those that they, do. I always hate doing the first part of a build of these because, um, it's there's nothing to build on, so if you do please do double layers because oh my gosh, sometimes it can be so confusing.
Yeah, at first, you have to get into a kind of a flow, and when
Yes,
the construction is there, things are working out, right?
yes, as soon as we can get that going.
But don't worry, man. You're not alone. Ragnar had a building scheme last week over the DS9.
Uh-huh.
He was like 75% into the build when he realized he did absolutely bullshit.
Oh, I hate it when I think when I not think, when I have found that I have done something like I'm on, like, step, you know, 9, and I realize I messed up, like, in step 2, and you're
Uh,
like, "Oh," and you have to unbuild it all.
and that was the same year. That was more or less a rage quit because he couldn't finish it anymore. So he said, "Yeah, no, I would do
Sometimes
it."
sometimes you have to do that. You just have to say, "Okay, I am taking a break."
I mean, he sat there for like 5 hours, no? And when you then realize you need to sit there for another 5 hours, I'm pretty sure I would have stopped that at that point as well.
Yeah, I was, well, when I built that motorcycle one, oh my
Ah!
gosh. Oh, there was, I didn't I can't say it was a rage quit, but I did, it did, but
Because
it
you refused
it
to say it, but
but,
it was a rage quit. It was a rage
it was a very calm rage quit, though. You must admit
quit.
that. It was very calm. I just basically disassembled the entire thing, and um, it went away. It actually became parts.
I mean,
For
I mean,
that was so irritating. It would never stay together. It was not a rage quit. It was I tried to put it together. Um,
you were ranting away like
I
45
was ranting. I
and then
was ranting.
exploded into
But
the corner. So what you are calling a rage quit, man?
no, I was a rage. I didn't quit. I tried not to quit.
I mean, the only thing that didn't happen was that you did not declare war to anyone. But apart from that, it was a rage quit. It was a
Yeah. So, what is a sunstreaker? What is
ooh,
that?
good guess.
What is it? Is it, I'm assuming it's an animal? Okay, so what was,
It's Transformer family, man.
so let's see. Let's put the 3. This goes like that. And then this 2. Oh, if I can get step 1 done, then
Danny, I
we'll.
found the Autobot. Do you want to see it?
What are you doing?
I found the Autobot that I always promised him to show.
Oh,
And
okay.
everything, I found the Autobot. And if he wants to see it, I'm going to quickly get it later on and show it to
Oh,
him.
go ahead. Go ahead. So the 1, 2, 3.
I have the black Mercedes Benz.
Okay, this goes like.
Yes, you are.
Uh, oh goodness, this is going to be a headache. So that goes like. I focus so hard on getting the first section correct so that the rest of it will be okay. So this goes like what?
And man, maybe you want to tell him that you got one more special action build to do because you bought a very special figure on Saturday on my flea market.
I have got some amazing builds that are going to be coming in the future. Um, I am going to. I've got a couple Star Trek ones, which I'm excited about doing. That I got from Masters. I'm excited. Ultraman, and then we got some Diamond Brick Iron Man and Hulk. Those are going to be so fun, and I'm going to make an attempt to do Diamond Dots. Those
Oh,
those kits are going to be so fun.
it is fun. It is really fun. I love it a lot.
So I got some cool stuff, and looking forward to.
Yeah, the Ultraman stuff is really cool stuff. It is an original Japanese set, right? So
Yes,
yeah,
that that is going to be cool.
you even have to keep the box, man. That is
Oh, I never get rid of the boxes. I have every box. I have a file folder that I put all the instructions in. So I have a whole file box that just has my instructions in it. I'm a freak when it comes to that. So,
that's good because this one is already collectible and will be more collectible by the time, you know.
yes, yes. So I
All
am.
right, there's Corey. Hello, Mr. Cochran.
Oh, hello, Corey. Hello. Chat, especially like Megatron, my mods. If I miss somebody, please, please try to welcome them. You guys are really good at that. I don't really have to say it, but because um, sometimes I'm getting focused on trying to do this, and if I um, if I stop and turn my head, I have to start all over again on this one section. So as soon as I get this one section done, I think I'll be okay. But I really appreciate you guys um, and you too, Masters, catching the chat for me. That helps me a lot. And
Don't
what
worry.
Matt Stunning says, I still have all my Transformer boxes too, except for the cheap Hasbro stuff. Yeah, I kept all my boxes. My kids, when they were younger, we did American Girl dolls, and I have all those boxes in storage. So yes.
You will not regret it. You will not regret it. The
So
right way to go.
One,
I
two.
have still a box of Castle Grayskull, 1982.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm getting so confused. Okay, this goes, so we have this through here.
Stunning is giving you medical advices to improve your stream, man.
Yes, I need glasses that have chat questions on the lenses so you can build and read at the same time. Hopefully, we'll get it done. I'm having trouble with this first part trying to make sure I get it correct. Um, and something, this goes like that. It's like I say, the hard part is just making sure that you're doing it correctly. Because this first part, if it's not done right, you're in trouble. And sometimes they don't, what frustrates me is they don't all connect. You know, they're not all interlocking at the very beginning. So you're kind of,
Free hanging.
yes, you're kind of like, and it's frustrating because then you got to set it aside and hope you don't mess it up. And okay, well, I guess this goes this right.
Challenges building Lego.
I know. Well, I think it's more the just the generic building block sets. That's one thing that I find that's difficult is sometimes. Okay, so I'm assuming that this is the way this goes. So we're going to go on step 2 now, which if I could show you the build, you'll see how it builds upon itself. I can show you. You won't know what it is, but see, this is step 1, and then step 2. You got to kind of figure out how it all goes together. Ugh. Ugh. I love these puzzles. I love using my brain, but sometimes it hurts my brain. Sometimes I'm like, "Oh, my brain hurts." And as you can see, they're all pretty much one color, guys. So,
Uh,
finding pieces is fun too. But I don't mind. I don't mind. Let's see. We'll do this one first.
See that Gremlin diamond painting that I made? Oh my God, man. All the green and then 10 different types of greens. That was a pain. That was
Oh,
a pain.
yes.
But in the end, when you're done and when you see the progress, that is the part that is so satisfying on it, no?
Yes, I agree. Once this starts and you'll go, "Oh, it's really nice." But sometimes the beginning, you're like, "Am I?" You just sometimes have to just trust the process and hope that you are doing it correctly. I have done that quite a bit with uh, the fears that oh, I'm not sure, but we're just going to trust the process.
But at least we can say to the people there will be no more episode of the American Choppers Florida. The Deadmans are building bikes. That
Yeah.
will not happen.
Okay.
We tried one bike and it failed, so no,
Yeah, I will not be doing another bike.
no,
And I well, I can't say that. I can't say I'll never do it, but
no
it'll be
American
a it'll be
Choppers.
a while before I do another one. I do have a one that was actually a Lego 3-in-1 build. That you can do 3 different things, and that one came out pretty good. But um sometimes I think with the non-Lego brands, and I try to talk to people about what I'm building so that they if they ever want to get them, they kind of, know. Sometimes the engineering of them are you okay?
Yeah.
The engineering of them are not the best. Yeah, their infrastructure. So sometimes you kinda struggle with, once you build something, the other part, uh, and not holding on when you do the next section of the build. So you have to be careful with that.
Oh, there is an oh, Mrs. Deadman. There's an
Uh-huh.
18 warning right now here in the chat. Mr. Stunning and Brave Megatron with another cool advice for you, where I have my doubts. He says, or a teleprompter that displays the chat right in front of you. I had
Yeah.
my experience, Mr. President, with these teleprompters. I used them in one of my streams, and all of a sudden, it seems that the promotion team of Nancy Pelosi logged in, and I started mumbling absolutely nonsense. So, teleprompter, not the right thing to go.
I saw an old a Saturday Night Live skit, and it was like a news station, and they read off teleprompters. I used to work at a television station also, and the teleprompter quit working. And as the half hour news show went on, they started like getting primal because they didn't have the teleprompters and they didn't know what to say. And they just went total primitive. And it was like, we can't do this. And it was hilarious. They ended up having their hair a mess. They kind of became like cavemen. It was so funny because they didn't have the words in front of them to read. And I'm going, "Oh, that is so true. That is so
Yeah,
true."
you see the same with the writers right now in Hollywood. No, once
Yeah,
there's a strike and no one looks for what they are writing, they're only writing nonsense. Hello,
yes,
Mr. Angel. Thank you for lurking, my friend.
yes. Let's see. I need a 3. That's gonna go here. This is oh my goodness. Here's a 4, a
Mr.
4.
Angel is also cooking here. Tell us, what are you cooking?
What are you cooking? I bet you it smells good.
No, as we know, Mr. Angel is probably some Disney fans.
I have some, um, let's see, how does this go?
Or some of his fellow human critters, as he always calls us.
Yes. Snorter. Oh, hello, Mr. Angel. Oh, yes, I see that you are cooking. What are you cooking today?
Yeah, you see, not all of my mumbling is senseless, man. Something has a reason. Not a lot of some.
So C, it looks like C goes on to, now I got to figure out how this, okay. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare. This one is going to be a nightmare, but we will get it done. Okay, so this we have
Complaining.
basically,
I'm trying to get rid of the seeds of the 500 grams of grapes here. This is a nightmare too.
oh goodness. Oh, I hate seeding grapes.
So you see, we are equally in a nightmare there.
We're equally nightmarish.
That's why we're doing this together, right? Sometimes
Yes.
together is half as hard. What?
This makes no sense. I'm about ready to put this one up and build something else. Okay, if I could figure out, okay, so A, this is A. No, that's B. This is A.
Oh,
A goes here, like
oh.
like this. Okay, A goes like this. Okay, I think I might have figured it out. A, and then we're gonna take, oh my goodness, guys. This is what we have so far, and then this goes like this. Okay, and then we have B. This is B, so B goes like this. Okay, so once you kind of figure out the picture, usually you can go from there. Okay, so I figured that. C, I don't understand C because that doesn't make any sense to me. So we're just going to ignore that for right now. And we are going to do our next step.
Mr. Angel makes everybody jealous here in the stream.
What's he cooking? Oh,
Egg, beef, mashed potatoes, red cabbage, and hunter's sauce. I would kill for a dish like that. Oh,
oh, I see it up there. Oh my gosh. I missed it way up there. Ooh, yum.
I'm just preparing a marmalade with fresh fruit from the garden. So that's not in your league, Mr. Angel. Let's say you're Champions League and I'm playing second division.
But it's fresh fruit in the garden. That's amazing.
That's true. It's all from the garden. There's a lemon that comes in there that's also from the garden. So I didn't need to buy absolutely nothing apart from the sugar.
I have tried growing things and they die.
Yeah, but in Mexico, especially when you look at the zone where I live, you really don't need to try to grow anything. You just need to throw it on the ground.
Yes. See, this is where I'm getting frustrated because when I'm trying to get these pieces down where they're supposed to be, it makes other parts fall off. Erg. There we go. Okay, that's good enough.
There we go. The
So
fight.
this is where we're at so far. This is where we're at so far.
Yeah, in Germany, I also had apple trees.
Oh wow. So this goes here.
But the region where I live right now is too warm for apple trees. We have a lot of grapes, oranges, all type of lemons, limes,
Wow.
apples growing here very good, coconuts, stuff like that. Strawberry indeed. Yeah, but apple, there is areas in Mexico where apple grows, but it's not here. So for me, apple is pretty expensive, unfortunately.
Right. Okay. So,
Thank you, Mr. A.
so this one.
Actually, I love cooking.
Oh, I just dropped a piece on the floor. We're just going to pretend we didn't drop that piece and hopefully we don't need it later.
That
If we have to hunt for it, we will hunt for it later.
is a very vague belief, man.
I'm going to just hope. I am just going to hope. Oh, it was that. Oh, I'm probably going to need that.
I am not sure.
But I do have a whole container of pieces right here that from other builds, i.e., a motorcycle, that I could, if I need a piece, I can always hunt for it. Hunt
And
for one that's
did you know that
comparable.
nobody claimed the Lego bag that is full with spare parts and minifigures?
There was a Lego bag with minifigures? Was that the
I have an original Lego backpack from the first Ninjago movie, and I filled it up with all the spare parts that I had, which is a complete bag full of it.
Oh,
And
I will talk to you about that then. I
I wanted to say I would pick it with, I would pick it up with the other stuff. No.
Yeah, well, yes, yes, we'll talk after the show, but absolutely,
You
I
don't,
did not realize.
you don't worry. You know that I love you and your help and your support in that on Saturday was amazing. So just let me do something. It's fine like
Oh, okay, well, thank you.
that. Yeah. Thank you for all that you do, especially all the time that you and your husband lift me up and give me the chance to be on your channels. Uh, that is so much more than a couple of spare parts. That's fine.
Oh, well, thank you. Oh, goodness. We're hoping that I think I'm finally got it where I can, kinda have this a little bit under an idea of what it is. So this one, like I say, the fun part is these are all the same color.
But you choose it on your own, did you, or somebody forced you to?
No, 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 I choose this on my own. I admit that, but, yeah, okay, now I gotta make sure we get this thing.
That's
So
my poor friend.
I think this goes like that.
But I saw finally on Thursday you will do the Stonehenge build, no?
Yes,
Oh,
yes, I'm going to do the Stonehenge on Thursday.
that's
I
gonna
am
be cool.
I am so excited about that one. I am so excited. That one is going to be so, so fun.
There's a couple from the community that are waiting on this stream for a long, long time.
I've been waiting for it. I wanted to make sure that, who, gifted it to me, um, could could be there and, or give me permission to go ahead and do them
Could
because,
be.
and so they said that I could go ahead and, do it, and if they can make it to the stream, then they would, so that
I would be in the background for sure with a lot of Stonehenge information. As I've been to Stonehenge personally several times.
that is cool.
That is my or was my neighborhood. No,
We've been to Bamahenge, which is it's in Alabama, and it is a partial replica of
Stonehenge.
Stonehenge.
Yes, I
So
think
that
things are fascinating what you're doing. You're not only doing that with Stonehenge, you've done it with Venice, and I don't know what. I think that's fascinating.
oh, thank you. Okay, let's see what we can. Oh, I gotta. Ah, okay, this.
For God's sake, you've done it with Venice because Venice is slowly draining down. And if it's not in water, it's in trash.
That's sad. That's sad. That
Uh,
Okay, I'm trying. Two,
And
three,
this is not a good tourist spot anymore, man. For sure not. Still has a lot of history, but most of it is not even accessible anymore because of
right.
damage for the water the last years. And the trash problem that they have makes the city pretty much inaccessible in the warm months because it's so smelly that no one
Oh,
sit down or take a camel tour or anything like that, right?
oh, I gosh, never even thought of that. Just
But
the
reality, it's reality. So
that's
the
it.
only time that you can travel is like October, mild climate and not that smelly, right? And then it is still extremely expensive, like three times Rome. And as I said, I was there as well several times in the late 80s, early 90s. It was really nice experience. Nowadays, it's not worth it.
Right. That's so sad that, that I do see that that happens a lot. Areas that were just so nice to go to have, um, I don't know if it's because of just the excessive tourism or what that they,
Yeah. In the case of
degrade.
Venice, it's pretty clear. No, very poor city management. They started to care about the proper trash system and not throwing everything into the canals. Like
Mhm.
2010, that might be a little bit late. So that's
Right.
what they have right now, and they really cannot manage it. Right? It's too late in many parts. And literally, if you want to read it, they gave up parts of the city, like 30% already, that they cannot recover. They're just looking that it falls apart.
That is so sad. Okay. I gotta think 1 second here. I gotta make sure I do this part. I think I'm finally connecting these 2 all these pieces together.
Yeah.
Oh, yay. Oh,
Mr. Angel is saying the truth over there. He's from Europe as well. He has the same experience as me. It once was a wonderful place, and now it's garbage. And even most of the population of Venice is flat. It's just worked by seasonal workers, mostly foreigners, and mostly for tourists. Exactly right what it says.
yeah.
Sad but true. Sad but true.
I'm sorry, guys, if you didn't see what I'm having to take. I think I put a wrong piece in.
Now
So,
we cried about Venice. What we're crying next about, man.
crying that I'm not getting this stupid thing put together is what I'm crying about. Okay, so that okay. So we put oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so I think we have got this all done up to this point. Oh my goodness. Okay, there. That's what we've got done so far, and it's 47 minutes into the show.
I still don't have any clue what it might be.
I uh, okay, let me see. I got to do this little part
All
here.
right, now there comes an advice. I get a picture of Captain Kirk seeing here. Is it Captain Kirk
No.
or the yellow uniform?
Nope. It's it is not Captain Cook. It is not.
What a pity. If we are building the same thing together, Mr. B from always asking. Mr. B from home, I'm trying to cook. I know it doesn't look like cooking. And then Mrs. Deadman over there is doing serious adult things. So, no,
Yeah,
no, we're not doing the same.
no. No. And right now I am even questioning my sanity in doing this one. Okay. So now we need another T.
That's the story of my life. On Sunday, I find myself saying I will never do this again. And on Wednesday, I'm doing it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, come on.
That is the story of my life.
Oh, yes. I constantly am like, "Yeah, this is the last time I'm doing this," and, then I will do it again. So, okay, I think okay, so this
There's one thing that I would exclude. This is a Six Flags Mexico City because it's simply not worth
that does not make sense.
it. I would not do it again.
Oh,
Oh, I cannot believe it.
I see what I did wrong. There we go. Okay, here. We finished the first 2 sections. Do you guys have any idea what it is?
The top.
That's what we have. Okay. And I dropped a piece on the ground, and I'm certainly hoping it doesn't affect the build.
We all know it will affect the build, but
It will be the last.
it will
I
be
was
the fish that holds everything together.
I know it's gonna be that pivotal piece, and
We got
it is.
rubber ducky, we got a bee, as suggested here in the chat.
What does he say?
Rubber ducky from Stunning.
Nope, it's
It says a bee.
it is not a rubber ducky. I think I found the piece. I'm trying to see.
Not a rubber ducky, President.
Not a rubber ducky.
Not even transforming into one.
Nope.
No.
Okay, so here we are starting step 3. Oh, let's see.
Step one.
But those were good guesses. Those were good guesses.
Yeah.
My husband.
To write on my tombstone. Yeah, he had a good guess that he could jump over the bridge.
I think because so many pieces are. I'm going to try to pull the pieces out and put them on this little container here so that it might be easier for me to find the pieces instead of having to dig through. And also, when I do it this way, especially with one like this, it makes me. I know if I've done the right pieces or not
Also,
because some.
the right time to advise the people about your second YouTube channel that is only dedicated to searching lost pieces of Lego on the carpet.
Oh,
Mrs. Dadman Crawling 55.
yes. I'm so glad you said that. I forgot I need to edit what my stream is. It is not a talk. It is making and creating.
That is true.
And
And I don't know if you have realized it, but although making and creating as a category does not have as many viewers as gaming, you have more viewers in the percentage in the chat, which means the people that watch making and creating are really interested. Not the gamers switching from one channel to another, and is something that people really binds up. I found that out over my statistics.
right.
I mean, potentially you could reach more people with gaming, but effectively you have more people in the chat when you do crafting than gaming.
Right. And and this is what I'm doing. And if, I would rather get the people that want to be here watching it than those that don't.
Yeah, well, you're saying something right. It sounds a little simple, but it is like this because we both know you can have stinkers. Let's say it like this, right? There's a lot of people that dedicate their lives to switch on channels that they don't like. For example, I always have one person that dislikes my YouTube videos even before they have been no?
Yeah.
Just dislike. There are some stinkers, and they come into the chat and they say you, I don't like you. Yeah, why you're in the chat all the time? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Like, you
Please go
are and that. Oh my
for
God!
y for your sake and sanity, please go to something that you like.
Exactly. It's such a waste of time, no?
Yes, we need to get oopsie. It is not oopsie.
See?
Well, we have a a bear that we're looking for. Well, that it's in my throne wish list. Um, we have made 2 of them already. We have done Tinkles and we've done Wizzy. They're bears that are peeing in urinals. And I want to get the 3rd one because we are setting up a scenario because I found out that there are rules when men use public restrooms,
That is true.
especially open. And so I am getting where I can do this build where we have Wizzy, Oopsie, and Tinkles. They're the bears, and they are going to be following protocol in the men's restroom. But I have only have 2 of them, so I'm waiting to get the 3rd. Then we can finish the scenario.
Inconceivable. We need the third one.
Yes. We need so if anybody wants to go over to my throne, Mrs. Dadman Walking 50 Mrs. Dadman oh crap, I don't even remember my throne. I think it's Mrs. Dadman Walking 55.
So
And
I
my
can wash my hands quickly, and then I will show you some stuff.
so there's one more bear to buy. Did I not do a brown one? Oh, because I picked the wrong color. There we go. Can you guys see kind of what I'm trying to these small builds are very difficult sometimes to see because my hand is most of the time bigger than the brick. And these are micro bricks. They're like Lego bricks are 10 uh can be 10 to 10 millimeter brick is like 3 millimeters in this size. So it can be really interesting. So I need 2 gray of these. Whoops.
So clean hands again. We have done the first step, people. So what we can see here right now is just the grapes without the seeds, right? This is the first step. I told you we only need 3 ingredients, but we have to put this on cooking for a little time. And when it cooks like 10 minutes, we will add the juice of a lemon. In this case, it's a lime because yellow lemons are not very common here, right? And I like the lime as well because it's bittersweet. Uh, Seeds also will be used. A couple of them I will just put to breathe, right? But most of them I will cook out because they are very rich in ethereal oils that you can then kind of just get off the water where you boil it in. And it's very good for the skin, for example, as an ingredient for creams or anything like this. It has a lot of resveratrol, and resveratrol in the medicine is known as yeah, a fountain of youth.
Mm.
So, and as they are very rich in oil, it's valid. Like if I cook this out half a kilo, I will get around 5 milligrams of pure oil, and that is quite a lot. That is quite a bit to use to cook or put directly under your tongue to enjoy the benefits and all this stuff.
Mm.
Mrs. Ian is on the Twitch side. It's been said here.
Oh, hello, Liam. How are you? We are doing he is Masters is making a marmalade
Yes.
and I am doing a mystery build where you got to try to figure out what I am building.
Thank
So,
you for 10 people watching.
wow, thank you so much. Oh, goodness.
So,
So we have gray here.
so I just put it on slow heat right now. There is no water in it, nothing. It's just a pure fruit, right? And I give it a couple of minutes so that it starts to let off water, right? Once
Mhm.
it's done, I will enter the lemon in order to make it easy, more easy squeezable. Before I cut it, I always roll it. So I put a little pressure on it, and I roll it up and down, and then it will be later very easy to squeeze it out, right?
It it will break up all the membranes in there.
Exactly. You even hear it like crack, no?
Mm.
So that's a little trick. Ah, and it already starts smelling just from the breaking process here. No, I love it. So if it comes to sugar that you add, there's a lot of decisions. 99% of the stuff that you can buy has a resolution of 1 to 1. This is also the resolution that I will use today, which means you put the same amount of sugar as you put as fruit. I put 500 grams of fruit, so I will put 500 grams of sugar into it.
Okay, so it's a 1-to-1 ratio.
Yes. If you want it a little bit more fruity, you can do 2 or even 3 to 1, which would be 2 parts of fruit, 1 part of sugar, or 3 parts of fruit and 1 part of sugar. But 3 parts of fruit, it's already called a jam, not a marmalade anymore.
Okay.
And well, this is a plummy fruit. It is a little bit sour. It has its sweetness, but I like it 1 to 1. For strawberry, which is sweet in itself, or cherry, 2 to 1 is absolutely okay. No more.
Mhm.
But this has a kind of a bitterness, so I like to use it 1 to 1. The same I would recommend for mango chutney or anything like this, which works the same, right? Which works absolutely the same. It
Mhm.
doesn't matter which fruit you process here, or if you want to make a chutney or whatever, the process is always the same.
Right.
Here we have the glasses prepared already.
Oh my
Great.
goodness.
Uh,
There we go.
starts not only to smell, but to reduce.
I wish there was smell-o-vision.
Uh,
I love I that's one thing that, I miss is being able to smell when people are cooking something.
fresh hot plums, even for a nice sauce, for a piece of yeah, like hog's meat or anything like that.
Oh goodness. Mm-mm-mm.
Or together with deer. Oh, oh. Or just together with a baked camembert, right? With a fried and baked camembert.
Mm.
Food sauce. No way. Food can be
Okay,
so.
here we go, guys. Here's some more of it. I'm not quite finished with step 3, but you can kinda get an idea of what it is looking like. Anyone have any guesses? Mr. Angel, please lick the like button. It tastes like apple pie, I promise. And Liam, we just appreciate whenever you're here. Thank you so much. Um, we enjoy you being here also. And so whenever you can make it, it is greatly appreciated. I try to tell that to the people that are come to my shows that I appreciate any time that you come over. I know every life gets busy and life happens and we can't always make it to shows. So when you can, it is greatly appreciated. Um, And, yeah,
Well, we have
that's
a
about it.
great advantage, man, right? We have a lot of people from the 80s, and 80s people make time for shows. You know, when 18 was on, 18 was on. And I didn't look for any friends, homework, or what the heck ever. 18 was on, I was in front of the television. Same thing when Dallas or Denver Clan was on the TV for my mother. No
Well,
excuses, TV time.
yes, when there is TV time, yes. Let's see, did I do this correctly? Oh, come on, big old fat fingers, you can do
As you
this
have a
too.
lot of people from this generation, you have a very dear audience, right? Most of them are always there, no?
I do have a pretty, nice core. There's some, like I say, when they can make it, it is appreciated, and there, is absolutely, uh, no stress whatsoever. When you can make it, I love it, and I appreciate it so much. Okay, so now we gotta do A and B, s little sub bill. So this is what we have so far, guys. It's starting to look like something.
That- Yeah, but like what?
Yeah. Liam says it looks like a bird. Mr. Angel says a seahorse.
A
Mm,
Thunderbird.
I'm not sure. Well, I know what it is, but I'm playing dumb. I do. Okay, so this goes like that.
Thunderbird.
Thunderbirds. And then this goes like this. So this is this section. And then we have B, which is
To give it a little extra kick, I will add a little cinnamon to it.
oh, yum. Yum, yum.
Thinking about giving it a push of fresh vanilla.
I love vanilla.
I mean, we're doing this marmalade on our own, so we can do it on our own taste,
You
no?
can absolutely do whatever you that's one thing I absolutely love about, cooking is that, uh, once you get the base recipe, I always do well, I can't say I always. 9 times out of 10, I do the recipe the way it's written the first time if I'm not familiar with it, and then after that, I love experimenting, doing a little bit of this or a little bit of that, um, and
And
like you
we're
say, it's to your taste.
no? Cooking came like generational to us, no? Somebody showed us this, somebody showed us that, and the poor guys today only know cooking shows, no?
I think it is a lost art, and it's something I think there are families out there that still do, but I also think there's a lot, that, they don't, and it's something that was I learned from my mom. There was still stuff I wish I had, um, learned more.
I
So
think
this
so because the generational passing it is more natural, right? You're not like thrown into and you get all the experience that your grandmother or these people are like had, no? And
mhm.
I think I feel I benefit a lot from that. So now what I did, right? It's not necessary. It just depends on you. I personally do like my marmalade a little bit more like smooth. No, this is why I gave it a little mix. But if you want to have it with a little bit more um, fruit pieces, let's say like this was a step that is not necessary, right?
Oh, okay.
You can do it, you can leave it. Here's the dang release button. What? You don't have a release button or what? It cannot be.
Oh,
Maybe
well,
I don't care about the release button. I got this view. I don't know where the release button is.
oh,
Now it's starting to getting really, really. really, really fluid. And I'm going to add a little bit of, yeah, as I said, cinnamon. This is a fresh roll of cinnamon, so no powder or anything. And I indeed will take it out later, but this guarantees the full flavor. And I also stick with the plan to give a little vanilla to it.
A little what?
Vanilla,
Oh, vanilla, vanilla.
vanilla ice,
Mm,
ice, ice, baby. Din, 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 din.
ice. Mhm. Let's see, 1, 2. I don't normally look for the pieces and separate them like this, but this is deceptively difficult build. I thought it would be fairly easy. Um, it's surprisingly hard. I'm hoping it will get a little easier. It's hard to find some of the pieces because basically everything is this yellow color with little bits of different in between. So finding the bricks sometimes is fun in of itself.
If I get $1 anytime you say it is more difficult than it looked like, I didn't need to worry about my retirement. Man.
Well, some of them, when I say it's more difficult, I kind of mean um, it looks, when you look at the finished product, it looks like it would be deceptively, it would be much easier than it is. Um, oh,
I
and
would
just
actually
finding pieces. Oh,
like this.
finding pieces is a real chore in this one too. And with these directions, sometimes it's hard to tell what the piece is. So pulling them out, if I'm like short a piece or it looks like it should be an L and it's actually a T, I can tell um, by the pieces that are supposed to be used. Because yeah, these builds sometimes, these directions, that's another thing with non-Lego builds I have found is sometimes the directions you you sometimes have to make an educated guess. And hope that it's right, and then if it's not, you take it apart. 'Cause it's hard to tell what is that piece, and not all of them have the little, things like these, that tell you what's part is for that build, and when they don't, you're guessing. It makes it fun. It makes it a little more challenging. It's like those people that like to do, like, those all white puzzles, that the puzzles that are all one color.
Oh yes. Oh my God. Anyway, I have my problem with puzzles. A couple of years ago, I tried to do a human puzzle. I never came through it. I just don't get it.
Okay, I think I have all my pieces here. 3, 3, 2, 1, 3, 4, 7, and 2. Okay, so we're doing step 4 now, and this has a total of, how many steps is that? A total of 20, well, really about 19 steps to finish what the main build is. I
Oh,
had to start, Angel says I had to start cooking from 10 years old and doing my laundry, cleaning the house, doing the garden, etc. It was normal when I grew up. I rather cooked or helped cooking than doing the dishes. Yes, that's a rule I try to implement here in this household, which is whoever cooks does not have to clean. But it did not necessarily work that well.
no, but what Mr. Angel says there is typical European. I just can confirm this the same. I was inculcated very early in my life to housework, also to like building stuff. This is very typical European. They want you to be self-sufficient as quick as you can, and they want you to participate in at least family activities as fast as you can.
Mm,
Right? Also, you are expected as a European that you are basically ready to leave the house when you are 18.
mm,
Right? You're expected to leave the house to look for yourself. Right? That's European culture at its best.
interesting.
That's European culture. A couple of more minutes so that the cinnamon can work in. And then as the last step, we will only put in a spoonful of gelatine, and so that it gets stiffy. And then it's about it. We are filling it up into boxes, into the glasses. The glasses which will turn around like 10 minutes so that we get a little bit of a vacuum. And to make everything sure, we will also give it a baño Maria, so we will put it in a water bath to get it absolutely sealed. But most of the times it's not necessary, it's absolutely enough when you turn them around. And once it makes this click, they suck in. And normally the heat and uh, and the turning process are doing the trick. If you're doing it with both, turning it and making it with a water bath, sealing it with a water bath, you will have full vacuum, and you can keep them uh, 2 years, 3 years, no problem. Once you open them, you should eat them, but yeah, they last very long.
Yes, I have unfortunately. I muted for a second now. Now I guess I will unmute so you can hear what I was saying. Yes, I have opened jam and have not gotten it eaten. And yeah, there's no preservatives. So you do want to eat it if um once you open it, because number 1, it's deliciously good.
Yeah,
And you want to do that.
it smells like it. At least, let's say it like that.
Mm,
I think it's almost enough with the cinnamon. I just want a little touch.
oh my goodness. I'm not getting upset, Masters. This is not the sound of upset.
Now, goodness is still is still something that is absolutely within the frame.
Ah, there we go. Ah, so we need to.
So there we
I
go.
hate having to do double layers. So you have to kind of make sure you know what you're doing is correct.
Make sure.
Oh, goodness.
Thank you for your unsolicited comment.
Oh, okay. So we need to put a 1, 2. Goes here. Okay. Then we have a 2. We're all concentrating here.
Yeah, at this moment, yes. You know that it is just a couple of seconds with marmalade, no? That are
Yeah.
really important. But in this process, yeah, there's not a lot of sense to talk too much. You're very fixed in what you're doing.
There's the T.
So that's just granitine that I put in there. Not more, not less. About a spoon. That's more than enough. Sure that everything melts off. That swirl, which I will do with a mixer, and I will give it a little heat, and that's it. Our marmalade will be ready.
Oh, wow. Okay, what am I so 1, 2 goes here. So 1, 2 goes here. Oh, snap. That goes like that. And then this goes. Oh my
So
goodness.
it already has a nice viscosity, but yeah, the chilling time just makes it.
This
The
has
marmalade should be good stuff. Okay. So we disconnect it. Stir it for a while. It smells absolutely hilarious. Can get the rest.
Oh, goodness gracious. My fingers are too big. There we go. Oh, no. That goes like, come on, fit in. And this goes, where does this go again? Oh, crap.
Yeah, I'm just thinking the same.
Sorry, guys. I'm trying to figure this stupid thing out. I don't want to have to rebuild this.
There we go. Yeah, Mr. Angel says he left the house with 15 due to an international abroad. The change very normal for me as well. I think it was the same age. I went to England first, then to Norway. I came with the school and the university even to Australia. Also, very typical European. Education is something that is accessible for everyone. that once, I mean, it is slowly changing, but as we were young, it was like that. So you could do a lot of things. And I don't
Mhm.
know if you still remember the Interrail, the European rail ticket. That was for students. We could pay $100 and go the whole summer to all places of Europe by train without paying any more dime or ticket.
When I went to England, they had that.
Yeah. But yeah, it's starting to look good, my friend. It is getting good here. But I wish I could smell yours. On the other side, I'm very happy that I'm not smelling yours because when I'm smelling a good Angus, I'm getting a carnivore. I'm getting.
Oh, 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 I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous of that food, that smell. I'm sure it is amazing.
Actually, it's not that bad. Not that bad. So, but before we can put it into our boxes, it needs to cool down a little second. And I will take the chance with your permission, ma'am. Give me a second. With your permission, ma'am. There it is. There we go. To take my medicine. So just like begging you for a 5 to 6 minutes break,
Oh,
where we'll
yes, yes,
get
yes, go
changed
ahead.
into the pause. I will just change it to the pausing scene, take my medicaments, the stuff cools down, and I will be back. What do you think about that?
That is absolutely not a problem at all. We will see you in
Thank
a
you so much.
few.
Thank you so much.
No problem. There we go. When he comes back, we will be ready to say hello to him again. So I am sitting here building away, trying to, um, huh, trying to make sure I am not messing this up, which it appeared that I was to begin with, but now I look like it is how it's supposed to be. So we have this build here. I am missing one of these. I do not know where it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it is supposed to go. Let's see, we're looking for these red pieces. I've got 7 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I've got one here that hasn't been used. So we have 1, 2 at the bottom, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Maybe I just had an extra one here. 7. Okay, it looks like this one was just an extra piece I had. So we are on step 5 now, everybody. Let's see how our chat goes. Um, so I think we've pretty much answered all the questions that are here, the comments. We have 13 people watching, and these are the pieces we have. So, oops, a piece fell off. Oh no, where does this go? Oh, I don't remember. I think it goes like that. So we have this part here that's not connected. Then we have this little part here. That's 4. And now on this, we are going to add pieces, I believe. And this is supposed to be in this direction here. So we need to make sure we keep it in that direction so when we put these builds, we have some sub builds here. I can kind of let you look. This is what we're doing right now with some of these sub builds. And here we go. I'm going to pull the pieces out first because um, it helps me make sure I'm doing the right pieces. So we're going to move this over here for right now. And this here, we're going to do this so you can see, here's our pieces um, in the build. And I'm going to pull some of these out. So we need a 2x4, a 2x3, a 1T. So here's the T. We need two, I don't know what I call them, like ramps or reverse ramps. These things here, 2x2s of those. We need two of them. We need an L. So let me grab that L since I saw it. And let's look for one more ramp. Here we go. We need a yellow stair step, which is that one. A 1x2 ramp in beige and one in gray. Here's a gray one. Actually, we need two gray ones, so let's grab another gray one here. And these are the short ramp ones. There have some that are tall. We have a 1x2. That's just a plain 1x2. Not a ramp, nothing else, just a 1x2. And to me, that is the hardest. I have the hardest time finding that one brick. Here it is. Here's a 1x2. We need 5 of the uh, angles like these. One. That's one that I dropped on the floor. So we're hoping that if it's not a spare piece, um, I have one in my spare pieces because I don't think I will find it. 1, 2, 3. We need 2 more of these. 4. Whoops, 4. And 1 more of them. Where? Oh, there we go. There's one right here. And now we need 2 gray mountains and 3 beige mountains. What I call a mountain is just that, like a peak. So we need 3 of these, and we need 2 gray ones. Here's one gray one, so we need 1 more of each color. And it gets sometimes to a point where your eyes just don't see color anymore, and everything just blurs together because it's like one big blob. So there are our pieces for step 5. They have some sub builds, so I'm going to go ahead and do the sub builds. We have this, and we're going to do one of the 1x2 ramps in gray and then one in beige. Okay, so let me get this straight. Masters Manic is from somewhere in Europe, right? He is German, but he is living in Mexico. Um, so B from O, he is a German, living in Mexico now. And that is that I will have him explain more. Um, and so, yes, we are going to do the second part now. We've got all these little sub builds that we're doing. I always do them first. So hopefully when I need them, they will be available. and this is B. We got sub-build A, sub-build B, and we've got our third one, which is, let's see, this goes like that, and this goes like so. And then we're going to take a T and it's going to go like that. And this is our third sub build. Now we're going to take this and A, sub build A is going to go like that. And then sub build C is going to go butted up against here like this. And then B, which is this one, is going to go like hmm, like, wait a second. Let me take this L goes here. And then this is going to fit inside here like, no way. What am I doing wrong? Did I build this piece wrong? No, I just put it on here wrong. So it's going to go like so. And we're going to take this yellow piece. It's going to go here. I'm sorry, Masters. I'm sorry, Mr. Angel. Um, I can have absolutely no concept of what it's like to be colorblind. I am looking for a 1x2 that goes right there that I think fell off. So we're hoping to find a 1x2 here. I find a lot of 1x2 pieces that have little hinges on them. I don't want a hinge. I want just a basic 1x2 piece. Is it that difficult to ask for? Apparently it is, because I am having a hard time finding one. It's kind of, I feel like one of those Where's Waldo things. But it's where's the 1x2? I might be going over to um, my stash and see if I can find one that's comparable, because I cannot seem to find one. And I need it before I can continue because it needs to go right there. It fell, I lost it from the last build. Ah, it was right in front of my face. So that is supposed to go on here. And then here goes this piece like that. And then we have this piece that goes like that. And this piece, which goes here. Can you guys guess what it is yet? Hey, hey, Penny. No one knows. We've got to guess. Here are the pieces here. So we're having a guess what I'm building. It is a surprise. So we will see. So we need to put. This is a very close build. And then we put this piece goes like so. And then we're going to put these here. Hello. I cannot hear you.
Hello.
There we are. There we are.
It's always the buttons.
Oh,
So
I am so afraid. I mean, because sometimes I mute myself because you have to hiccup or something. And I'm so afraid I'm gonna forget to turn the mic back on, and I'm just gonna chat away, and nobody's gonna know what I'm saying. So, there we go. We are on step 5.
we had that like a million times chatting away and not watching out for nothing. We know that already, no?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So there, I'm done with step 5, everybody. Here are all the pieces. So if we can figure if you got any idea, um, guess away. If someone answers correctly, I will acknowledge it. I'm not gonna be, oh well, maybe, maybe not. I'm not gonna do that. If you actually guess what it is, I will say yes, you are
You
correct.
get
And
your right. You get your right.
I am not gonna sit and make you guys suffer through guessing when it's already been guessed.
So what I just did, I filled the marmalade that cooled a little bit down into a more comfortable way to fill up the glasses.
Mhm.
Now I will fill it up almost to the top. A little space is necessary so that we can get the vacuum, right? So
Mhm.
closing the top and then I'm going to turn it around, which is very important. So, and that normally should seal it up on its own, but in the end we would put it into a baño Maria and a water bath to really seal it up. And there we go. But we have far more marmalade than we thought that we would get.
Oh, darn, you're gonna have to eat it.
Yeah, it's gonna be terrible.
Uh,
The thing is where I'm going to fill it up, man.
I made jam when I was in high school or middle school. They had a home ec classes when they still did home ec, and we made jam. It was called refrigerator jam, and you made it and you did basically the same process that you did, but what we used instead of fresh fruit was frozen concentrated juice. It was 100% juice. It was just concentrated. And it was very, very interesting.
That's good.
And if it was delicious, and if you couldn't, if you're in a place where you can't get our fresh vegetables, but you can have that, it's a way that you can still make some fresh jelly um, and enjoy it.
So we got that. I found a way for the rest.
It's been so long since I've done a build. I am so I'm so happy. I am so, so happy.
I also enjoy our little chitty chat.
Yes.
So the small jar here, I will put into your box so that you can taste the marmalade and tell the people how it was.
Oh, oh, wow. I am so, so blessed. Thank you so much. Oh,
Thank you too. There's always so much fun with you, though.
oh, thank you. Well, we are on step 6, guys. Let's see if we can get oh, let's see how we can get on this and see if you guys can guess what it is. Now, I'm going to give you guys a hint. Kind of think about some of the other things I've built, and that might give you a little clue.
The other things that you built so many things, man. That is
But there's a lot there's some that were pretty these in the micro builds.
ah okay. But we already had the birds, and you denied them.
It was not a bird. It is not a bird.
Hmm. I'm not really sure what we're talking here, to be honest. Going further to
It,
water.
it's not a fish. You want to see the pieces up close? Here's
It's a
the one
fish.
I'm building now, and here is what we have. These aren't connected, so I'm kind of holding them. And here's a top view. It's not a peeing lion, nor a peeing T-Rex, nor is it a fish.
So,
Okay, let's see.
just got the water bath. Get it going. And the time the water is reheating, that's the time that this here needs. You're supposed to turn it around for something like 10 minutes or more.
Mhm.
Okay.
Hey, Atwood, how are you? And it's knock, 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 Penny, knock, 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 Penny. Penny, please answer the door, or Atwood will knock incessantly.
Vegetable, mineral, or animal. That is a little very general, right?
It is, well, what have I been mostly built in the micro builds? It is an animal. I will give you that. It is an animal.
Oh, she came further than anybody else.
If
If
fish
they
are in
are
water,
required to bring me,
Dadman asks, if fish are in water, can they really pee? Sure, why not?
they can. Hmm. It could be a hydraulic animal, Mr. Angel.
I will actually say, as soon as I finish this one, well, actually, I'll say it now because I said I would. Um, Stunning is correct. It is a snake.
No way.
I am building, let me, oh, where did I do with the box? Oh, here. This is what I am actually building, guys. It is a Western diamondback rattlesnake.
Whoa.
So that is what I'm building. And for you guys to see the comparison, I've shown this to other people. There's some that haven't been here. This right here is the size of like a standard block, like a Lego block. A 1 by 1 block is 10 millimeters by 8 millimeters. This micro size is 4 millimeters by 4 millimeters. So it is more than half the size of a regular size block. So that's what I'm building with, and that is what I am doing. I am making a diamondback rattlesnake. And
Wow.
they are, I got it when I was up in the Yellowstone, Colorado area, because that's where diamondback rattlesnakes are. So, yes,
Score for
very
Sunday
good.
today. Not only
Sure.
that, after almost 2 hours in the stream, we finally found some that had a conclusion.
And we finally have found the solution to this. Let's see, we have this, and then we have this, like
More
so.
about that.
And the hard part about building these sometimes is to get to get the brick in, you have to kind of push it. It's it's a little ornery sometimes, and then I'm so afraid I'm going to break stuff that's um, underneath it. So you're trying to um, hold everything together while you're building, putting your hands underneath it, and it gets sometimes very interesting. Um, what we do. Okay, here we go. We are on step 6. So we are doing pretty good here. Let's put that on here like so. And that is a sub. I did not do the sub builds first, which I normally do.
I'm afraid to read that comment out loud, Mr. Angel.
But now the question is the snake peeing and is it making eye contact? Oh, is the snake peeing and making eye contact? Well, you know what? It might be. We'll wait and see. It can be. I have no problem with that at all. We can have a peeing snake. Why
I
not?
saw a toilet tabletop game on the flea market on Sunday, and I was so much thinking of you. You cannot believe it. I don't know
Uh,
if this is something good or something bad, but I saw it. I said, "Wow, this is something Mrs. Dadman would like."
uh, as you see, it's got a lot of this has a lot of flat pieces because it's the top of the snake. So it's uh, okay. We can do this. Ah, I hate them when they don't want to fit in. And like I say, there's positives and there's issues with both, Legos and these. The big issue with Legos is that they're so blasted expensive. Um, but their quality control is usually much better. So your bricks will fit. You don't have the problem sometimes of shifting like we do with these bricks, and you kind of sometimes have to finesse to get them to work. But they're not as expensive, and to me, that is a big plus. Um, it's worth it for me to have to finagle a little bit to, spend $10 on something as opposed to buying something the same size and having to spend 30.
Yeah,
So, like I say, there are pluses and there are minuses for each build, and you kind of figure out what your um
interested.
what your level is, your level of what you want to do. If you want to
But there's this thing that you say, no? That this is something that I really kind of criticized at the Legos policies the last years. They become very license orientated, and there
mhm,
are a lot of repetitive sets like the Harry Potter castle or whatever, no? Hogwarts and stuff like that. They focus very much on huge and very expensive sets like Star Wars, and they got lost on lines like Lego Technique or Lego City that are really not good anymore. They're quality wise, really not, price wisely not. They're not creative. They're not creative, and the technique parts mostly are not working fine. So, and
yeah,
there's got alternatives that specialized on these niches. We're talking technique with bricks. I would mention Kobe, for example.
mhm.
They do excellent technique stuff there. And creativity wise, we also have a lot of competition on the market right now.
I do agree with that. I think there's a lot more creativity
Yeah,
um on the what non-Lego brands off. I don't know. I don't want to, they're not off market brands, but the non-Lego brands. I think I have had some wonderful stuff that I got. Um my dragon that I built, my dragon and my phoenix, 2 are um very unique, and I love them a lot, and they're not Lego builds. Um I was looking to see what, all these little micro builds. Some of these are very, very, you know, creative. It's a snake, but I think that's neat, and it's where you can and do it. Um, the Starry Night that I built.
yeah. And
Uh,
Lego
the,
offer that to you as simple as it is, no? And
what?
how many years, for example, Lego fans are shouting for a remake of the typical 70s and 80s Lego castle? They never
Yeah,
did it. So now
right.
we have two competitors. For the American market, it's Mold King, and for the German market, it's Blue Bricks that exactly do that, and they do it on a very high quality. You will be very, very surprised about the brick quality of Blue Bricks, man. This is nothing worse than Lego. I would
I
say.
think I think I got I think I have a build of them.
How do
I
you
got so yes, and just some of the I agree with you 100% on that. I think that they've gotten stuck on the whole purpose of making money, and it's hard to find stuff that's unique, that's not, like you say, an IP. It's here it,
all this
it
stuff, no, like Ninjago and stuff, and they left it all beside. And I think they trapped themselves and because they limited themselves, no. And price wise, we already spoke about that. I mean, for a typical Mexican kid, a set for $800 anyway is out of reach, right? And
For a
here
typical American kid,
you buy
an
a
American
car.
adult.
Yeah, 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 yeah. They're looking at adults, right? But even that, right?
No,
800.
no, that's even too much. I mean, mm,
Nobody buys a Lego set for that, right? You buy food for that.
yeah,
No.
I splurged on one Lego set that was expensive. It was $100, which by Lego standards is not expensive,
Oh,
and
that's
it
for free.
but it's a lot. But it was an ideas it was the BTS, the K-pop band. It was their build, and I wanted it, and I splurged on that. But yeah,
But I
it
remember that this set was came to the market like for $500. But as you were the only one who wanted it, they gave it to you for 100.
mm. Unfortunately, we have people waiting in line for those expensive sets. That would never happen here. I'm, pulling the pieces here for the next stage. Um, they'll get to a point where it will be less, but
Here, if it comes to Lego, my friends always went to the classic. You can, I mean, we can go to Walmart right now, and we can still find sets that are off the list, so that Lego doesn't produce anymore. And but they are still there because they are like 5,000 pesos, and nobody can buy them, and they will
right.
be there until they are radically reduced, right? Lego has a very strict policy with that. So they're basically catching dust there. You can get sets here that you won't believe in Europe are looked for, and they're still standing here because they're simply too expensive. As simple as that.
And that's just such a shame because it is supposed to be for kids and for creativity and uh and if you price it where the typical kid can't enjoy it, that's sad. Um, I'm
And
looking for 3 more of these
the new
pieces.
Star Wars set is $800.
Yeah.
It's $800.
But, you know, there'll be people as long as people buy them, and
And as they say, there's people enough that stand in line, but that really just catches my misunderstanding. That goes a little bit too far. I want the experience just like you. I want a wonderful build. Indeed, I want brick quality. I want that it sticks together. No, not like your motorbike or anything like this. Apart from that, it's more the experience than anything else. And if Lego asks me to sell half a kidney every month to have a brick experience, I'm gonna tell you I'm recklessly changing. I'm recklessly changing to alternatives.
and that's like I say, most of my builds, that's what they are. I do have a few Lego ones, some that I've built. I've had them for years, when they were reasonable, you know. And I know some people probably had a little cringe when I opened up my vintage, um, retired Wally and built it, or the Doctor Who, but I don't care because that's why I bought them to eventually build them.
It's exactly. In the end, it's a toy, right? And I always need a justification also within the household, and I think it's pretty much the same for you to justify a certain spending, no? And
Yes.
there's a couple of things that are just a little bit more important. Nowhere, no kids anymore that can say, okay, I put every penny into a certain toy because mommy will fill up. No, nobody comes and fills up anything. So you need to be wise. You want to have that experience, but you cannot go and spend that type of money. No.
Right. And I tell you, I've seen some really cool, on my throne list, I've got some really cool builds, and, there's one that, they're really neat. It's not like Lego blocks. They build it builds something, but the blocks, they're different. they kinda slide on and I'd never made one, but it looks like they make the columns, and then you put the columns together or something. It just is really, really very, very interesting.
It is
Um,
cool to build, and I can tell you that Iron Man and Hulk that you bought are made of these bricks, and it's really, really interesting to build. I did a couple of those builds, and I enjoy them all. It's really nice.
yeah, they looked just really fascinating, and, so I'm looking forward to doing that, part of the bill.
The Hulk, for
I'm
example,
counting while I'm doing this, so if I stop, it's because I'm counting. But yeah, there's just so many neat things out there and alternatives if you're, willing to try, and I'm, um, and I'm venturing into the, world of, is it Temu? Temu, the selling site that has different bricks and stuff there that even at good prices. So, yeah, there's
yes,
lots
they
of
have.
places.
They have, and they do have quality. And if you see, this is something very new, but a
Let me
lot
say that let me
of
say this
people.
real quick. Let me say this real quick. 18-year-olds and under or under 18-year-olds, we're starting to talk about sites and stuff. We're not telling you to buy anything. So be
No,
aware of that. Uh, so
no.
okay, now we can talk. Now we
I
can
just wanted
talk
to say
about it.
that more and more, and this is a very new development, uh, let's say legal and licensed companies, even like McFarlane or Bandai, are on Temu because they found that this is a very good marketplace. So it's already a step ahead from what it started off with like
Mhm,
bounce off products. You can get a good deal, even if it comes to technical products, of branded original products there, but for a far better price. To be fair, that's what the
mhm.
fact is, right? So you can go now and get McFarlane figures on Temu.
Wow. And Mr. Angel says, as I say with every site, be careful. Be careful when you use
Yeah.
any of them. Do your
Oh,
research. It is
oh
up to
yes.
you whether you use the site or not. I am not promoting it, endorsing it in any way at all. I'm just saying it's something I heard about and I might look into it because it seems like very, very interesting, very, very cool. And we will see how it goes. But I am not telling anybody to go over there, adult, child, or anyone, but it
Nope.
just is something we are talking about. There, whew, gosh, I hate these disclaimers you have to do just to make sure. Oh my gosh, look at all these itty bitty little pieces. This is for, we are going to
That is
connect these
that is
two
one of
pieces
the great
together.
advantages when you do live in Mexico. The only disclaimer that I have to do when I go live is that I don't shoot nobody in front of the camera, but that's pretty much all that I have to disclaim here.
I am not going. Well, I'm glad. Well, that's a good disclaimer. I think that should be a disclaimer you have to do anywhere.
This time I will. I promise. This time I will not.
I promise this time. Okay, now I got to figure out. Here's the bill. I'm putting the two pieces together. It looks like. So now I got to figure out which side is which. So we have. Hmm. I believe this one is this here. So this is this. So this one is over here somehow. I believe it goes like that. Okay, so we're going to connect these two pieces together. Whew, okay.
Ma'am, as I'm just waiting that the marmalade cools down for a while, if you want, you can put yourself on the big screen
Oh, you
so
sure?
people
Because I
can.
don't mind, but I don't, then I don't think I'll be able to. You know what? I wonder if
You
we
can
could
put yourself on the big screen and me on the side.
there.
Exactly.
There we
There,
go. Okay,
there we
perfect.
go.
I said, "Oh, see, that's why I need you here." I
Yeah,
am working on
I
my
want to stay
OBS.
here,
I'm
but it's
gonna
just
try.
very spectacular to see marmalade cooling down, right?
It's like watching what is it? Water
Grass
boiling.
growing.
Yes, grass growing. Um, I am I'm hoping that sometime this week, I'm going to do my maiden, OBS stream. I'm only going to do it on one of the channels. I'm going to do a game. I'm not sure which one I'm going to do. Um, and try working my OBS and all that kind of stuff. I'm really um, excited for it. Ang is going to help me do that because
She will need to.
I'm a little nervous. So we might be doing the maiden OBS stream soon. I keep saying that, but one day it'll happen. It will happen, I promise.
And that will be the day that you will never come back to anything else.
Probably not. So let's
It
figure.
is very good. It is very handy. And if idiots like mine can use it, you can use it 10 times. Right.
You're not an idiot, but
In these type of things, I am an idiot and I'm kind of refusif as well, right? I like it, and if it's not working immediately, I drop it off.
uh, I understand that. I have got a big glare on this. So I think this goes like this. And
But
I'm
as you
doing
see,
my
I got OBS handled very, very well now.
I think it's not gonna be difficult. I'm
No,
just a little nervous about doing a stream. What is that?
once you put everything in place, it's so much easier because you don't need to jump back and forward between the platforms anymore. And you can stream on several platforms at one time. You have everything under control on your OBS. All the chat is there from all platforms. If people use channel points or give you a donation, it will appear.
That's
We,
the thing. That's what I need to,
we can install Kofi for you or whatever donation platform. Absolutely no problem. It's all possible.
it's just doing it.
Right.
It's that it's once again, it's one more thing and, and like I say, I'll get it. I'll get it. It'll happen, but I'm a little slow. Once I grasp technology, I love technology. I'm usually one that'll just jump in and do whatever. But this has got me a little nervous because it's live and all that. And if it wasn't live, I think I would be okay. One, two, three. Um, I am making this part right here, guys. That's going to connect the two pieces here for our snake. Our diamondback western diamondback rattlesnake. But, yes, with it being a technology, and I'll be doing it live, I think that's a big, uh just a big thing with me that I don't mind. I will jump in and I will do stuff on my computer and, and I'll download stuff and try it out and with the hopes that it doesn't crash my computer. Because I'm like, okay, well, we'll get it or we won't."
You will.
So what did I do here? Did I put the wrong piece on here? No.
My laptop is from 2007 and it does it.
Oh, wow. What piece am I Oh, it's the 3 and the 4. So I think sometimes with these, it's hard to tell what you're supposed to be using.
I have a couple of problems with the guides of the alternative bricks. Sometimes they're really hard to read.
Yes, yes, because they don't really differentiate, the bricks, and you have to look and like I say, sometimes it's like, "Okay, I'm gonna guess, and let's hope we guessed right," and sometimes you don't, and you're
Also
like,
with the
"Dang it."
position. And certain bricks don't even appear. No, they show you that you need them for the next step, but then they don't show you where to place them.
And then all of a sudden it'll be, "Oh, well, there it is."
And here it is, right?
Okay. So what is those?
Here, Mr. Dadman, Mr. Angel is on my side, Mrs. Dadman.
Yes, I am sure it is, but for some reason, this is I'm like I say, I usually just kind of jump into everything. I have no problem, but I do not know what my problem is. I've got this mental block, this little kind of I don't know why. It's very strange. Okay, let's see. These are these little red ones, and this one goes like
In
that.
this case, you urgently need to go to talk to the next lawyer, and let's see if we can get some money for OBS traumatizing out of someone.
Yes, yes, yes. I need money. I need money. They have traumatized me.
Exactly.
Shoot, I put that in the wrong one. I think these little brick
My
movers are
client
meant
has
to
a
have.
diagnosed OBS syndrome.
Yes, yes. Yes, we must. Oh, crap. We must help her and treat her, and the way to treat her is to have her have all the OBS stuff and everything, training paid for and the likes.
And the $2 million. Don't forget the
And
$2 million.
$2 million. Yes, the $2 million.
Don't
But we'll
forget
but
the
we'll take we'll take 1,000,000.
after negotiations, after
After,
negotiations.
yes, we have to negotiate first, you are correct.
And
Let's
the rest we take in vouchers.
Oh gosh, I was hoping
Ah,
did I mess up? Oh,
uh,
did I mess it up?
sounds like a plan, I guess. Sounds
Yeah,
like a
we
plan.
we can do it, we can do it. I have confi I have confidence in that. Okay, so
Oh, I'm
let's
pretty sure we will find us a lawyer who's stupid enough to take up the case. That's
oh,
for
yeah,
that's for sure.
yes,
Better call Saul.
yes. Oh my gosh, oh, we were driving somewhere and there was, an ad, and I swear these people are, like, everywhere, and it's like,
Yes.
"Stop." Okay, so we have a
That's why I'm pretty sure you just need to put a little sign outside of your house in the front yard that says I was traumatized by OBS. I need a lawyer, and
oh,
5 to 10 minutes. You will
oh,
have a queue in front of your house.
oh, absolutely, you are right about that. Let's see, what am I doing wrong here?
They will all come running.
Okay. Oh, uh, yes.
And if we can figure out, you and me, to tie up that case somehow with Elon Musk, then we are in the really big game.
Oh, we will be, happy, happy. Okay, let me see, what am I doing wrong here? I think this one goes like this.
So,
I
okay,
gotta
Eden, we
I
also
gotta get
put
my
your rocket.
gotta get my brain working here. There we go. That goes like that. Whoops. Come on, fit on. And then this one goes.
After the lawyers are paid, you should have enough for a trip to McDonald's.
Oh no, where did this go? Oh crap.
So, but we still are better up than we are now. Now we
Yeah,
don't have the money for a trip to McDonald's.
exactly. Oh no, this piece fell off and I don't know where it went.
We
Oh no.
distracted you.
No, and no, it fell off. Had no, okay, so there we have this done. So this
It hurt McDonald's and tried to hide.
does this where did how does this go? Okay, let's oh my goodness, let's see. This piece goes in.
Yeah, Mr. A is on the right track. We want 5 million. What about 2 million? We want inflation
Oh,
compensation.
yes, we need oh, absolutely forgot all about inflation.
Yeah,
Dang, you are good.
exactly. Gladfully, we have a European lawyer at our side here.
Yes. Thank you. Woohoo.
We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it.
Hey, and he says, "Hey, a free burger's a free burger."
Do we have anyone in the chat who applies for any political position soon? You are very invited to take up our case and bring it to the press.
We don't do politics here, but in this case,
But it's not. It's about OBS. It's about
yes,
OBS,
yes, it's about yes. Oh crap!
and
This
why
is
we can't use it, although we want, and we
yes,
should be entitled to use OBS
yes,
without getting traumatized. That's what it's about.
yes. OBS without traumatization. Oh
Exactly, for
crap!
everyone.
For absolutely everyone. This is going to be a pain. This is going to be in a spot that's gonna. It's going to be a pain. It's held on by one itty bitty little piece right here.
Uh,
I hate those.
but I have a big bummer for you, ma'am. Our
What?
president wouldn't be the president if he wouldn't know how the world is working, and he has not a lot of positivity for our case here.
Oh darn. Oh darn.
He says he only supports deceptionism.
Oh. Ah! Okay. I'm getting frustrated. This one piece will not fit in here where it's supposed to go. Fit in there.
Ah,
You fit in here, and then this piece fits like so. There we go. Whew. Okay, we got that much done. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. Oh, oh gosh. And then this piece goes, how the hell does this go? Like that?
the thing is, she didn't invited me as being the crazy German that I am. She invited me because I'm also promoted a physician, right? So it's just for these situations that I'm here for.
Oh, oh, oh,
Be
oh, oh.
calm, take your blue pill, breathe
Take
in deeply.
Okay, we're gonna figure this goes like that. I'm just gonna start I'm building from here because I have no idea. Nope, that doesn't make sense. Is there a piece? Oh, you know what? Because this piece is supposed to go like that. Okay, well now this makes sense because this goes like that. Hopefully it'll all connect at some point. Oh, I know one time I'm going to be looking at this piece and my face is going to go right in front of the camera because I'm trying to
Well,
figure
I
it
mean,
out.
taking into account how many times you said the word hope, hopefully, or believe during the stream, you should rename it to Mrs. Deadman's Brick Church.
Yes, we will believe. We will believe.
It's more religion than building here.
Oh, I tell you, sometimes I feel that way though. It's like I need that little prayer to
Please, God, put the things together.
yes. Well, what is so and this is why this is one thing I hate is that these two pieces aren't attached. And so we're having to fight it and yeah, I'm having to kind of hold them and figure it out and then say, well, okay, we're just going to set it here and eventually they'll attach somewhere, hopefully. And that's the frustrating part is that it's going to take, you know,
Patience.
a time. Okay, this I'm going to set up here. No, no patience. No patience for me. I have no patience. Don't you know that? I'm not a doctor. I have no patience.
No, no, me neither. Me neither. Absolutely zero.
Oh, here's the little diamond. Here's the little rattlers. The little yellow part. There's the rattles right there. So I'm going to set this here for now. We're going to work on this little part. Oh my
Mr.
god.
Angel suggests you should thread your bricks a little.
Threaten them?
Yeah,
I do.
like with a blowtorch.
I threatened sometimes that that if they don't want to go in the garbage, they better behave.
Exactly.
And they will become scrap parts like that bike. The bike didn't listen to me. It was being a rebel. So it has become scrap parts.
Oh,
And so, uh-oh. Wait a minute. That's not right.
we shall now read. Nein, das müssen wir noch mal. Das geht also nicht.
We're
Das
going to Oh no. I hate having to take these pieces. I tell you, tweezers have been a godsend in this in building these.
Mr. Angel has written, we shall now read from the Book of Bricks, Psalm 7:15, and thou shalt call upon the Lord Brick Creator every step of the build.
Yes. Oh, so true, so true. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Uh, okay, this piece goes like that, and then this goes here,
Threaten them to throw them into the Playmobil bin. That was rude. I'm a Playmobil lover.
and then that does not make sense. This does not make sense. It's like it's a piece.
Ma'am, it's hard for me to tell you that, but religion and belief is not about making sense.
Oh, shut up.
It's about belief.
But what is if you look at this. No, but look, if you look here and you look at this part here, it's like it's a brick off, and
Yeah.
I don't understand why.
I'm very happy that this is not my problem at this moment.
Oh, shut up. Oh, goodness, I'm about ready to say, "Okay, this is the way it's gonna look."
Yeah, this is the way. Just get some glue or come back to the blowtorch option.
Yes. Somehow I messed something up, and I hope I didn't mess it up, like, way back here. Oh, I don't know. Because it all kinda does that, but this it has 3. It's just like here, it's like there's 1 extra spot, and
And it's not
somehow
hinged? Is it not hinged?
it's not hinged. It's not hinged.
Hmm.
Well, we're just gonna wait and see. Okay.
The snake has a tumor or something. It needs a veterinarian. It's not your
Yes,
fault.
it's has eaten a rat. That's
Or
that
something.
oh, well, I have all these pieces. Let me finish putting these pieces where they belong.
Multiple sclerosis.
Yes, yes. That's really bad for a snake considering it's an entire back.
Wait, what's that? What's what I say? That's why it's squared up, though,
Yes. Oh, poor
and
little
nothing fits together anymore.
poor little, snake. You get no respect. None,
Yeah,
none.
you know the story about the friendly snake and the girl, no, man?
The
So
friendly snake and the we used to do a, oh, I don't remember. All of a sudden, my brain went. My brain went. Okay, so we need these now that go here.
Mrs. Kruka, Mr. Snorter Poopas.
Hello, Mr.
Hello, dear.
Snortopoopas Cuber, the Mr. Snortopoopas Cuber. We're
Who
so glad you're
immediately identified the building object correctly as a school bus.
here.
Oh,
Oh, oh
oh.
my goodness. Okay, let's see. This goes like here. Okay, you can just sit over there. You're annoying me.
It ate Squeaker's cousin. Squeaker's cousin is a rat.
Okay, then I hate these little pieces are so much of a pain to put these flat pieces. They're
Yeah.
such a pain.
There's a nice German phrase about situations like that. Selbstgewähltes Schicksal, self-chosen destiny.
So you get what you deserve?
Oh, that's another way to put it. I didn't want it to be that harsh.
You can be harsh, man. Be harsh. It's okay. Harshness is okay. Now, Where the freaking heck? Okay.
But I'm still not over with that school bus idea, no? Considering the behavior of 90% of the kids using the school bus nowadays, it might be a good idea to put some snakes in them once in a while.
A snake is the snake in a train. Ah, I have no idea where these pieces
Where
go.
is Albert? Has anybody seen Albert? There.
Albert?
Are you in there?
Hello, Albert. Albert?
Why is it
Okay.
so quiet? The snake ate Albert.
Yes, Albert is gone. We must say goodbye to Albert. I have no idea where these 2 pieces go. I don't I don't
Any minute we get more into religion, now we are at confessions.
Okay, I'm gonna there. This is what it's gonna look like for now. There's part of the snake, guys. We gotta hopefully we'll get it all connected together. We might use some extra pieces somewhere else. Might have a little bit of purple in it if that's the only color I have. We'll see.
Mr. Stunning and Brave, code word and solution to this problem is proton gun. You already wrote it.
So we're in step 8 here, guys. And we're hoping that maybe we can figure this out. So here's the puzzle. The puzzle. Yeah, it's how I feel. Let's I really would like for these 2 to join, but it is not being very
Get the
um,
super glue.
I know that's I'm about ready to do. I did one that I was doing. It had see
Yeah, Snorla's absolutely right. And there
it's
they are
like
in line with beers as well, no?
it's
So
like this is an extra spot. This spot is not supposed to be here, but I don't really know how else to let's take all these.
ma'am, don't look into the chat and answer me a question. What
Uh-huh.
does school buses, snakes, and beers have in common?
School buses, snakes have
Snakes and beers.
I I don't know what
Snorla Puppe says they all swallow children.
they all yes, deservedly so, the little rugrats. I can say that now. I don't and if you're under 18, have we been warned? No, I love kids as long as there's someone else's. I've had
Exactly.
mine. I'm done. And so,
Hello, Albert. So nice that you visited me. Now,
yes,
can you go away, please?
yes.
Oh,
I'm
yes,
not
Mr. Angel. Of course, you can bring your intergalactic death ray.
absolutely.
Always wanted to see something like that.
Oh my gosh, I'm just trying to take 2 freaking pieces off and they are not I'm having to disassemble. This is why sometimes it takes me oh, I know why. Oh,
They're
okay.
covered, aren't they?
Yeah. So let's see. Because what is this is only supposed to have I'm going to do that and then this.
Look there.
There, I fixed it. It's now I've now consider it fixed.
That was the magic of the Australian who just came here into the chat, ma'am.
Yes. Hey, hungry for Doctor Who, the true Doctor Who. Hello, hello. I am busy making a snake.
And I did some marmalade, but it's just cooling down, so I'm talking a little bit
Yeah,
gibbish here.
we're just we're just chatting. Come on, I need this piece to go off. Yes, I used my teeth, everybody.
I do that all the time. I don't even have a partner.
There we go. I'm losing my fingernails. They're all falling off because I'm okay, so I think this is now will fix whatever
This
it
will
is.
now fix whatever.
Oh, no! It went flying away. I can't there's no way I cannot find it.
Anyway, this sounded like a line from an 80s advertisement. This will fix whatever.
Yes, whatever, man, whatever.
It's 1999 and it will fix whatever.
Whatever, it will fix it. Absolutely. There, I think okay,
It's
and we
called
got
Whatever Fix.
whatever. Now I have no idea where this piece goes. Oh, well,
We're at the same again.
there we go. So
Here we
there's
go again.
no, we're not. I'm at this point where we're going to take and I'm considering it, um, at this point, the snake is the snake. So there, it looks right. It looks like it's supposed to be.
It looks like a German pretzel.
It'll change, but it looks like the picture. It didn't look like the picture before.
Okay.
I've made it. I've done what I had to do.
It looks
So
like a picture of a snake that looks like a German pretzel.
a German. Well, that's fine. That's fine if that's okay. It can be a German pretzel. Ah, I need to file my fingernail. Oh, I don't have a fingernail. Oh, wait, I do. I have now invested in fingernail files. I'm going to mute because this might annoy people, but I've got to file my fingernail because I'm going to rip it off.
You know that you're an advanced bricker when you have tools like that in your house.
Yes, I have got them yes, I have got, tweezers that are specifically for, um, builds. I have got, fingernail files available and the like. So let's look. You know what? I'm just going to start pulling them out because I don't have patience to sort them. So we're just going to leave that here. Can you guys see the build okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I put this piece of paper on the table so I know where my camera is
It's fine.
because I tend to start building like over here and nobody sees anything.
It's
Uh,
very centered.
so, yes, we're going to start building over on this end right here and just slowly put the pieces in. So,
The code word here was slowly.
okay, and here we go with this.
You always have to read between the lines, people. Always.
You know, I wear a long sleeve shirt when I do the builds because I just don't like the way my arms look. I got too many freckles and everything else on here. Um, so I wear a long sleeve shirt, but then man, it gets very I get hot. So it's like I need to if someone's listening, I need them to come turn the fan on. If if they're not listening, then I'll just continue to be uncomfortable.
That fan walking 55, you're a need.
Yes, he is working. He might be talking with someone.
No, she's commenting here.
But oh, is he commenting?
Yes, just 60 seconds ago.
Oh, what happened? See, this was connected. Now it's not connected. Why is it not connected? Because of this. Thank you. Just turn the fan on for me, please. Thank you so much. This, like I say, this is one thing that is it gets to be an annoyance. Is that you have one little itty bitty teeny brick holding everything together, and it decides that it's not going to work. And so you hope that you can get where it's
It's
doesn't happen.
not a purpose, it's working in your interest, ma'am.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. He did come and turn it on. Thank you very much. Very, very appreciated. So, yeah. Um, what is this? Okay, so I need to put one of these mountains. I sometimes, you know what I hate that when brick people do, brick builders, brick people, the manufacturers, is when they take when you can use one brick, they put like two of them on there so they can increase the brick count. And they can say this is 500 pieces instead of saying it's 475, because instead of using like a 1 by 4, they use two. Oh, crap. This is falling apart. It's literally falling apart in my hands. I'm trying to hold it all together here. Okay. What piece fell? Okay, this I'm going to just set this aside right now because we're going to build on this.
Oh,
And that
Mr.
way
Deadman starts to make doubtful offers to Hungry Boy.
he's making doubtful offers. What offers?
Yes. Read for yourself. You will not believe it.
Oh, Dadman. If you want to, you can. Mm.
I will take that as a new pickup line there.
Yes. Hey, want to squirrel with me? It's no longer do you want to go, you want to do Netflix and chill. It's hey, you want to squirrel with me?
Well, later. Good night, lady.
A squirrel? Squirreling tonight? Ooh. Oh. Oh, damn it. Do you see this thing? It just falls apart.
It's a
I'm
snake.
A snake is not supposed to fall apart.
No, but it's supposed to be sneaky.
It's a pain in my ass is what it is.
That's also what it's supposed to be.
Yes. Oh. It's because when you go to push a piece on, the pieces underneath it are not, uh
Oh, that is a great idea. Mr. Angel comes up with the best ideas today in the chat. We need to get a brick chicken. In the best case, egg laying.
an egg-laying chicken. Ooh. Instead of the goose that laid the golden eggs, we need the chicken that laid
Yeah, we had
the
peeing
leg.
beers. Now we have a broken snake. So the next stop is a chicken, no?
Yeah, sure. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. I got to figure out where to put my fingers underneath it so that it will not fall apart when I put a brick on. Okay. I'm working like this area right here, guys, so that you know. If you can see the design and want to follow along, that's where I'm at. Oh, and we have two mountains that we're I love. Do you know the names of the bricks? Because I just kind of arbitrarily give them my own names. Are there like official names for is there an official name for that brick?
Yes, there are official names. I don't know them all, but there are official names
I
for
call
all
the
of them.
I call this one the stair step. That one
Yeah.
I just showed you because it reminds me of stairs. And then I have these I call mountains. These
No, they
angled
all
ones.
have a name. I'm sure our stunning can help us out with the names of all these bricks, but they all have a name.
Yeah, I think I like my names. I'm just going to keep my names.
Neo Sephiroth is also one of those guys who knows all the names of the bricks, and
Yeah,
even he knows the number that you can order them on when you go to
yeah,
Bricklink. I
yeah.
don't
No,
know
no, I
what's
don't.
wrong with those people.
I figure I have I need to save my brain space for other things like I don't know
Exactly,
names. I have to remember names of people.
which is difficult enough.
Yeah, I've always been horrible with names. I feel like that. What was it? There was that one SpongeBob show. I don't know if anybody likes SpongeBob, but he was training to be like a waiter in a fine dining restaurant. So they basically said, take everything out of your brain, but um, the information you have about fine dining. So he was an amazing waiter. And then the person says, "Oh, you were such a wonderful. I'd like to, compliment you. What's your name?" And he had dumped that out of his brain. So he had no idea and he had a total meltdown. And I sometimes feel like that. It's like I've got to save my brain space for stuff that, I mean, if I can look it up, I'm not going to remember it because I just don't have that much brain space. I got to save it for things like I don't know, remembering to eat, little things like that.
Don't forget to breathe.
Yes, don't forget to breathe. Taking my medication, things like that. Those are important.
The
The
basic
number,
stuff.
yeah,
I
the
can
number
connect
of
with that
bricks,
very much.
I don't, I can't.
I can connect with that very much.
And I don't remember like movies. I've said this
Oh,
before. I can watch a movie and give it a couple days, and I will pretty much have forgotten it. And so I can go enjoy it again. So if someone says, "You're a dad man," he always goes to me. He's like, "Well," and he puts me on the spot sometimes in shows, and it just, oh, it irks me because he knows, but he does it anyway. He goes, "Well, you remember that thing that we saw 4 years ago?" I'm like, "Honey, I can't remember what I had for breakfast, and you're wanting me to remember something we did 4 years ago. It's not going to happen." So it's like, yeah. Well,
no, I still remember. I still remember almost all movies that I saw in the movies when I was a kid.
oh, I don't.
I remember the situations and everything. I'm
Oh.
like your husband in that.
I just don't. I mean, I remember going to see the movie and I remember if I liked it or not, kinda, but I can go watch it again and enjoy it again. I'll start to remember stuff like as I'm watching, I go, "Oh yeah, yeah, I remember that," or something like that. But I just don't. I guess I just don't consider it. I don't know. It's not that I don't consider it important. It's just I just don't remember when we were going to talk. Um, uh, um, the Godzilla -1. I had to watch it. I mean, I watched it twice before we I did it because I had forgotten parts of it within a week, and I wanted to be able to talk about it.
Amazing. It's a gift as well, no? So you can enjoy over and over again. It's a
Yes,
gift.
yes. That's I don't. It's just what it is. It's just not a lot of people. I'm looking for one brick, guys. That's why I'm sitting here shuffling through these. I'm looking for
Be
just a
promotes as something wise here as well. I am not sure if it was Einstein, but yeah, I know that phrase.
something that don't waste brain power on things that can be looked up. Yes, I don't know who said. I agree. I agree with that totally. And then with the internet now, it's so much easier just to
Yeah,
look
although
things.
looking it up is not knowing it, especially if it comes to practical issues. There
Did
is the
well,
difference.
well, I don't think knowing a movie is a practical issue. I
Yeah,
think,
and this
I
is it
mean,
is definitely why it's not enough to look up the lore of Marvel and then go and make something like the Marvels.
which I would say not knowing the lore, I didn't think it was a horrible movie, but we don't have to get into that. But I
No,
don't
no,
know the lore. I'm
no, no.
sorry. You can pray for me.
Yeah, yeah.
Excuse
You
me.
have my feeling. But you're married to a man that also thinks that this movie was not horrible, so you're quite in a good
Hey,
situation.
I liked watching the whatever the actor's name was that was uh the the guy that danced.
God, oh God, God.
Because I've seen him in other I can't remember his name, but I just
Nine,
I
no,
just
no.
liked him without a shirt on,
Nine,
okay?
no,
I'm gonna be honest.
no,
I
no,
enjoyed him
no.
without his shirt on, and then, and that made it okay. I wish they used him more because he actually is a very, very, very good actor, And
Yeah, very nice. We are on a dancing planet.
yes,
Okay.
yes, that was stupid. I'm not going to say it was intelligent, but I was so it kind of made me sad because he really is a good actor, and they kind of, you
Okay.
know,
Can we
did him
please
wrong.
go to the planet where they cut the dancers' legs off? That
I
ah,
just, I like I say, um, um, where does that go? That goes like that. Um, once again, I'm going to try to attach these pieces and see if they'll stay together because
that's
that
a
would
good idea. And I will have a quick tequila so that I come to a different topic then and forget about all this. Oh God.
Oh, forget about it. We can forget about all that foolishness. We need to be positive. Let's talk about something else.
But this is exactly my problem. I can't. I'm still shouting about the
There we
Flash and
go. There we
I
go.
can't. I can't. I
Here, let me
can't let
move that.
go the
See?
green milk. I can't let it go.
There it is so far, guys. There's his
Very good.
rattles and there's head its head goes there. And then we're gonna put all the little scales up here and do a little bit there, and then we'll be working on the next page. One thing I that always was hard for me with these sometimes was when they had like 8 steps on one step. You know, it's like 17 layers or and you're like, "Please, let's just can we, I wish Lego and they would kind of find a happy median. Lego puts one brick on one build, like on one page. It literally has put this brick here, and then it'll go to the next page. And you're like, no,
True.
why can't you, you know, make it a little more?
That's
And then
true.
it's like the extremes. We have one, and it's like, oh, it's only 6 steps, but each step has 7 layers, so it's really, you know, 30 steps in some of the non-Lego builds. Come on, fit in. Oh, dang. Okay, we're going to take the once that falls off.
Stunning when you are going to start.
What's he doing?
He's going to play South Park.
Oh, the South Park. Oh goodness, that's going to be crazy. Any game that involves um, farting as a weapon has got to be funny. I'm sorry. I am not your typical girl. I think fart jokes are funny.
Now tell me farting is not a weapon or what?
Oh, it could be a nuclear weapon, a
It's
biological. Wait, no, it's a biological weapon. That's what it is. Oh, so we're just putting the stripes on here, so this actual back part will be complete, and then we're going to start working on the head, the upper part of it. So that will be very, very neat.
where is the tool? I know it.
So I'm going to be doing the Stonehenge on Thursday. I'm really looking forward to that. Um,
Yeah, you're going
and
to do Stonehenge on Thursday. It has been done thousands years ago.
I know, I know. What am I? I'm a poser. What can I say? But let's
Look,
see.
my friend, stunning.
Yes, Beaver Mo, I agree. There's got to be a happy median between the two, and uh, and I also hate it when like brick companies and Lego does it a lot just so they can get the brick number up. Instead of using like a 1x4, they use two 1x2s, and you're like, why? It's not connecting anything. Sometimes I understand why they do it because it's like an infrastructure or a connection issue. But no, they just do this because they want to get the brick number up, and it's just irks me when companies do that. It's like, Come on. There we go. Look.
That's lazy, no? Kind of.
It's 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 to me it's just cheating. It's just so it can say this is a 1,000 brick build instead of a, 950 brick build, but they've done it in such a way that it's just stupid. And it's just things like that that companies do. And yeah, like I say, it's probably not just Lego, but I'm picking on Lego today. What can I say? Um,
Oh well, yeah,
that
because
just
Lego is getting famous for it the last years. Unfortunately, and that is not your fault. That is their fault, definitely. No,
yeah,
they are not doing good with their brand, and they have to watch out. Just like Hasbro, you can see how fast it goes, right? People tolerate things up to a certain degree, and then they don't.
right. Yeah, you get frustrated with it. Okay, here's the part of the snake. We've got him on the ground. So we're going to turn the page over now,
I
and
got him
it is
transformed for you, my friend. It is one of the original Autobot bots, completely metal die casted.
oh wow.
I showed him before. I just transformed him for him.
Oh yeah. Stunning said that Lego, he had no idea the pink, purple, and magenta parts were so expensive till you started the Titan Towers. Yeah, when they have colors that are specific, they cost different prices per the color, and sometimes um, they break easier. I don't know. Some of the colors are not as
Yeah, more brittle.
yes, that's the word. Thank you very much. Um, and
Oh, you're
that's
welcome.
sometimes words totally escape me. Okay, we're going to start working on the top part here. So let's see. What do we need? We need to, let's see, it's facing which way? And this is, I always tell them, make sure it's facing the direction it needs to face, or you're going to be very upset later. I'm going to go ahead and take this apart at this spot here so that I can build this without having to worry about the whole thing falling off. So, yeah, it's I'm so grateful that I found different brands of companies to do builds with because they're like I say the quality is to me just as it's just as good, um, and their creativity is so much more um, out there. It's they just really uh, push the envelope sometimes on some of the stuff that they're
Yes, I really believe that Lego is going too far on licenses, and that's the problem. They limited their own imagination that they had and that they
yeah,
got big with. No, you don't need to get rid of the license, because I understand that some of these licenses are really making big money and they're doing that for more than a decade.
oh yeah,
But also you should keep your basic lines, like I say, Technic or Lego City, which is there forever and still has its friends. No, so this is what I'm complaining about a little. They lose their roots and they go only with this license stuff. And this is the second time the company does it in the history, and the first time it almost ended up in disaster. No, at the end of the 90s, beginning of the 2000s, Lego was almost done.
right, right, yeah, because there's so much more, and like once, and as we have said before, they have taken um, it to a point where I did something wrong, so I'm backtracking. That that they don't allow for the other stuff. Exactly. That's exactly um, right. No, they don't have it where there can be that creativity and where you can buy a set maybe for, you know, 15, 20 bucks and build a really cool thing
Oh
with it.
yeah.
You
Oh
know,
yeah.
that's so totally not available now. I messed up here somewhere and I'm trying to figure it out.
Chee.
Oh, shut up. Okay, so that's is right. So now, huh? Okay, I messed it. Okay, so we need to put.
Oh
I
yes,
think
be from all.
I think
Sorry,
I
man.
totally Oh, that's okay. You can respond to the chat. Go right ahead. Like I say, I'm sitting here trying to figure out what I did wrong.
I was asked if I have Hot Wheels and Matchbox on Saturday. Yes, I have. And I still have them. Nobody wanted them. And I have a lot of them. What do you want to see? When do you have
Oh,
time? I still have a lot of them, my friend. One Hot Wheels got sold. One.
oh wow.
Yeah.
I totally skipped an entire step on this area. That's why it was not correct. So we are now correcting it. Maybe if we can get this piece to fit in. There, come on, fit in. Do you find after you build Legos after a while your fingers decide to
Oh,
be annoying and not work and hurt?
oh, yes, it hurts. And I tend to get blisters on my fingertips. So, oh, there you
And
have
the
3 days, like fun with it.
and these three and these small builds, I think they're even worse. They're with the
Yeah,
smaller
they are.
bricks.
They are.
I use this a lot to push in.
They did, that's the problem. You don't have any point where you can push force on, no? And
Exactly.
it really sometimes it really hurts. And when it reaches under the nail
Oh,
or lifts the nail, Jesus.
oh yes. Oh man. Okay, there. Now we're gonna try this. Let's see if we got this correct this
So
time.
see,
Sadly,
people, never say again, Lego is not for adults. It's not only for adults, it's dangerous. It's only
okay,
for trained adults. It's
okay.
for marine adults.
This says it's 7+ for ages 7+.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
Nine.
So a
Your
lot of them
daddy
they have.
said.
A lot of them they have for six
No,
6 year olds, and I'm like, yeah, no,
no,
no way,
no,
Jose.
no,
I just look at it and I go, yeah, mm-mm. Okay, so
no.
I
These
need
people
to,
are crazy with
yeah.
no, no.
I said, they might think their kids are geniuses, but they are
Everybody
not.
thinks your kid is genius, but you will see it's not once you spend $400 for a set like that, though. Oh God.
It'd be
And
you
you see
doing
that
this.
not only your kid is not a genius, but you neither.
You're not a genius. Exactly. Exactly. I did buy a Lego Indiana Jones uh, of the first three uh, like trilogy movie set thing, which I'm going to do that in multiple builds. I think I'm going to do that in 3 sections, but it wasn't like the original one. I mean, it's a rehash of it. It's okay. Um, I got a
Li-
deal because the box was broken.
Oh God, yeah. Well, I'm not that crazy with that neither.
I like the original Indiana Jones are ones that I liked. So I'm kind of this is gonna take a lot of more space. I'm gonna have to find space for it. There we go. Okay, this now
Mr.
makes
B from O, you can find half of it on my last stream that I did on Sunday on Mike channel with Neo Sephiroth. But there I only show a part of the Hot Wheels that I have because he's only interested in themed Hot Wheels. And so I show off all my Masters of the Universe stuff. I have 90s Hot Wheels on blue card and stuff that I don't show there, and I have a bunch of loose Hot Wheels that I would just give away with all the stuff there that I have. So I don't know. The half of it, the themed cars, you can watch on the stream. It was last Sunday. It is still available on my Twitch channel. But the other half, I don't know. If you want, I can take some pictures and send them to Dadman. That might be the easiest way.
We could do that.
No?
Do you have them available? Or are they
The
packed away?
cars? Yeah, I have the cars available.
Well,
On the
go ahead
cars.
and show them. I'll make you big. Go ahead and show them while we're talking. I'm just building.
I
If you
have the
want to.
car. I have the cars available.
Yeah. Here. Go ahead and we'll make you.
As big as you. You know, we can share screen.
There we go. We'll do that. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and show them. And
So let's start with something that is pretty rare. It's Masters of the Universe, but it's the classic line, so which means it's completely made out of tin. It's a complete die cast, and it's a working. As a Shark Tank, so it has all the action functions. And what I like the most is the painting here inside. And
let me
of course,
say something real quick.
yeah,
Anybody under 18? No, this is not for you.
no,
We're showing these to a specific person in the chat. So we're not
that's
selling
true.
them. We are showing them off. So, okay, now we can go. Continue.
That's true. You're so right, man. You are so right. Where is the other? Oh, there it is. There is stuff. I got something that's a theme car from He-Man and Battle Cat on a Ford Transit in a nice 70s look. Also on card. And what I have to say is most of these are on a Mexican card. There's a difference between a Northern American and European card and the Mexican card, as the Mexican cards say He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, and your cards only say Masters of the Universe. So we have the
Oh, that's
Mexican
interesting.
card editions. We have that one. I have the Skeletor also on card, and I have He-Man 2000X. This car is from 1999 on a blue card. Who collects the Hot Wheels knows that blue card is kind of popular. It is mint. It is sealed. It's not even gotten yellow or anything like this. It is a very nice piece from the 90s. Also He-Man related, as I am a Masters of the Universe fan. Who can guess?
Really?
I don't
No.
know. Very, very hard
No.
to guess. Very hard to guess, no?
Very hard to guess.
Very hard to guess, yes. Very hard to guess. Where is that dang box?
I don't know. I wish I could help
Me
you.
neither, because I've got a wonderful box of Masters of the Universe theme cars. There are five cars in that in one collector's box, and these are wonderful. But where they are and why I didn't find them yesterday, this is rare. It's a good question where they have
I have no idea. I wish I could help you.
landed. But I have a couple of more stuff here before I will go and look for them, because now I'm worried. I'm going to show you more stuff before. I got some Hot Wheels Enterprise. I have the USS Vengeance on card. Also Full Metal. That is from the cinema line or movie line, what it is called. Screen Time line. I got a couple of what you call them jams from the last year that have been very popular. I have the Broken Promises, Red Car.
Well, thank you for coming by, Mr. Angel.
Thank you, Angel. It was fun like always.
And B from O says, yes, there are different cards for different countries. That
So we got another
Oh,
roadster from the series. These are the little, he knows some of them are very common and others are not that common. These are those that are not that common from the series. There is a last one. Uh, I think they're all 2022 as far as I remember. I got that beautiful monster truck Battle Cat Masters of the Universe. I had Skeletor, that was the one that is bought. And now I will go and have a look where is the box because I'm kind of, I don't know. I'm worried.
wondering wondering where it's at.
Yeah, I'm worried where it's at because it's one of my favorite collectibles. It's not only that I want to show it, I'm worried where it's landed. So,
Right, exactly. I understand that.
so I'm gonna get from the screen for a little second, and
Okay,
then
okay.
then I will be back with more. Where is that? Das kann doch nicht sein.
So he's going to be looking around for
Yeah,
that. But yeah, and look, B from O, if there's anything you're interested in, you can just relay it in the chat. I'm okay with that. And we will figure out a way to get you guys together to to talk.
I need come. I need come.
So I am on I'm on the upper part of the head right now, building this. And so that's here. And then we're going to do 2 of these long ones that are going to go off of this side like that. We're getting near the end here. Fewer pieces. Fewer pieces. And then we have 2 of these mountain ones that are going to go over on this side. Like so. Da, da, da. Oh, Beavermo, you're absolutely okay. We're just sitting here building, and I do not mind it at all. I do not mind at all. We're just kind of building. I think. Oh, and hello, Emily Gangadine and Sammy the Golden. Um, so no, Beavermo, I have absolutely no problem with this. Just as long as there's anybody under the age of 18 that understands that we're showing stuff and that we are all adults here. Um, but yes, I'm building a snake. I am on step 14, and I think this is pretty cool build. Once I finally got it where it was manageable. It was like falling apart there for a while, and I was really getting a little frustrated. I was worried it was going to be the motorcycle all over again, and I so didn't want that to happen. Um, because the motorcycle, I spent, I cannot tell you, I spent hours and hours and hours re-putting it together because it kept falling apart. And then I was carrying it. I was saying, okay, I'll put it on the shelf and it'll be okay. And it fell apart literally while I was setting it on the shelf. And at that point, I went, I am done. No more, no more, no more motorcycle. It is going into the junk shop. And yes, and I took it all apart and put it in my spare parts, which I don't mind at all because I like having spare parts for these just in case. Sometimes they don't, all the parts aren't here. And then you're like kind of screwed. So and you can't, these aren't like Lego size. You can't just go order a brick for this size. And they're not all uniform. All the different companies, some of them have different, um, different uh, specifications on what their bricks actually are. So we have finished step 13. We're now on step 14, and we're getting ready to do the, it's going to be the head part of this. So let's see, what does 14 tell us to do? We need to build this top part. Build this. We're going to do this little mini build here, and then it's going to go on here. So we are actually going to do a hinge because this is where the head is actually going to be. And on this hinge here, we're going to put this piece, which is a 1x2. And then on the back side of this, we're going to have a 2x2 flat, if I can find one. And here we have that. And then we're going to have one of these mountain ones. And it's going to go on top of here like that. Then these two pieces are going to be like so. And then on top of this, we're going to put two of these longer brown ramps to connect them together. So we have all that. Let's make sure it's all fit together nicely. Let's see. We have hellos and hellos. Let's see here. Is everything okay? So here we are on this part. This then goes onto here like so. And then we're going to put the head on that's going to go here. This actually connects to this like so. So here is our snake so far. There we go. Now we're going to work on the head of the snake. So we are on 15. We are, it's not too bad. 3 hours and 17 minutes with chatting and talking. I don't think we've done too bad. And this build was a little, at the beginning was a little frustrating, but it is now, we have gotten it back together, hopefully. We need, so where, okay, this goes here. This is going to be one of those annoying ones again. We need that piece for sure. And let's see if we can get this figured out. On here, we need to put this piece is going to go like that. We need another hinge one, which I had no problem finding before. Here are the two claws. We'll move them over here. So nope, that's another claw. I need a hinge. There should be another one with a hinge. What do we think? Do we think it's here? Ah, here it is. So that goes on here like this. And then this goes like so. Thus and so and so and thus. So we have got these two together. So we're going to work on this top part here, which has this one with the little nub on it here. Then we're going to have 4 L's, and they're going to go like so. 1, 2,
Now I'm getting nervous.
oh, I'm sorry. No, this is wrong. this goes here. I left out a piece, and then these two L's go like so. And then this one goes like this. And then we're going to do two L's on this side also. We are making the jaws, it looks like, of the piece, a part of the teeth, and they're going to open up and down. So we have these here like so. And where these two little pieces are here, we're going to put two little white button ones like so. And they are going to be the teeth. It's a snake pretzel, yes. It is a snake. So there's the part of the mouth. So that's step 15. Now we're going to step 16. And on this same piece, we're going to put two of these with the clamps on them that are going to go like 1 and 2. Oh, there we go. So those are done. We've got two little black buttons that are like 1, and these are going to be the eyes. Whoops. And then on top of this, so that's 16. Step 17, we're going to do these pre-builds that are right here. Let's move a little snaky out of the way here. So we're going to do these pre-builds, which we need a special one that's like this. We have this roundish one that goes like so. Then we're going to have another one of those 1x2s, but on top of that, we're going to put one of these so we'll have something to push it on. So we have this, and then we need another 1x2, a 1x3 that has two nubs on it, like this one right here. And so that goes like so. And then we're going to do another long one. And this is part of the tongue. And that is going to go on top of whoops. How is this? This is, oh, it's supposed to go on top of here like that. Oh, like this, maybe, if we can get it to fit. So what did I do wrong? Something I did wrong here. What is wrong? Oh, because I believe it's supposed to go like this. That's not right. What did I do wrong? Maybe it is right. So that's supposed to go like that. And this is supposed to and this is supposed to go like this. And this is supposed to, that doesn't make sense, guys. Okay, I'm just going to stick with it like this for right now. Okay. So we have that. And oh, wait, I see. This is supposed to fit like that. Where does this stick on? It's so confusing. Oh, I guess this goes open like that, and this slides into here like this. Oh, okay. It just slides in. I was trying to attach it. So it slides in, and then we're going to do these two pieces again, like so, like that. And so that's got this whole thing connected. You see how it's uh, becoming to look like a snake with his tongue. And we have this, and then we're going to take two of these. We're getting close to the end, guys.
Und ich verstehe auch nicht, wo das gelandet sein könnte.
And on top of the eyes, we are going to do this. Oh man, the whole thing's falling apart. There we go. We're going to kind of hold it like this as we put this in.
Jesus, man, I can't find my cars.
Oh
And I'm
no.
really nervous because it's a whole collector's pack and I cannot understand where it is.
You have put it somewhere safe.
Probably. And now I don't remember.
Yes,
And
I do that all the time.
now I was running around like crazy. But yeah, I was not successful so far. I will intensify that as soon as we finish our stream here.
And as soon as you find it, if you want to email pictures, we can get them to be from O.
I will. I will. I because I have more stuff, and
Right.
it's not a lot more stuff. Let's say it like this. It is just such a pity, and really, it makes me a little nervous because I don't understand. I have my collectible stuff in order. I mean, okay, because of the flea market, there was a lot of moving, but it's not a small box, so yeah, I'm worried.
Yeah, it's you'll find it. You'll find it.
I'll find
It
it.
it's just frustrating at the moment. Believe me, I understand that. Oh, I put the wrong
But
piece in. I put the wrong piece in. Ugh. This whole thing's gonna fall apart as soon as I try to move this. Yep.
what I can show is results, man. Jetzt let me what? Nee. Nur einfach aufmachen. Was willst du denn hier?
Okay.
Mach bitte einfach auf. Mach bitte einfach auf.
I don't know why I'm like having issues with doing this. I'm like doing partial parts here.
I don't know why it's not opening my OBS right now. I want to change the scene and it's not opening it.
Huh.
No, not. I know that it's running. I don't need that it starts again.
Okay, let's take these off.
Ah, there it is. I got it. So that I can show the results of my work today here with you.
Oh, excellent.
Because we are ready with that as well. So we gave it a Baño Maria. It's swept down and we have some perfect marmalade here.
Oh. I bet you it smells amazing.
It looks amazing and is fully sealed, which is the most important thing.
Yes.
And now we're going to give it into the fridge so that it
Do the fun. Yes.
can work. And tomorrow it's ready to eat.
Oh, yum, yum. Okay. There, now this makes much more sense what I did.
As said, the small one is going to you, ma'am.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Here we can see already a little bit more of the result here, as we have that's mine here. You see it's already getting the creamy consistency.
Oh, gosh. That looks so good.
Have marmalade, no?
Oh, that looks absolutely divine. I messed up, so we're almost done. We almost timed it perfectly. I am on the last few steps of the build of doing the creature here. So, yes. Uh, and we have the head done. It's now finding the little pieces to put on. So I am. So we will have our diamondback rattlesnake completed in less than 4 hours. Wow, that's not bad for a build,
No, that's
especially
not
with.
bad for a build at all. And it was not a single second boring.
Oh, thank you,
Look,
thank you.
look
I.
here, ma'am. This is your present.
Oh, thank you.
This is an original Lego first movie Ninjago. And in this bag, there's a whole bag full of spare parts
Oh,
and things like ground plates and stuff.
oh, how cool. Thank you.
So this goes to you as an extra for all the support that you did on Saturday, that you did now again, once more again, and always being at my side.
Oh,
This
thank
goes this
you.
goes to you as a little extra, and it gives me a good possibility to pack up your stuff. Very good.
Oh, thank you. Oh, the stupid mouth got stuck. Erg. Thank you. Uh, this came off and it needs to just hook right there if it would. Okay. I hate it when things like this happen because then you have to fight putting it all back together again.
No, that's not awesome. Be from all this ma'am and her family have been supportive with me a lot of time. She did bought a lot of things on the flea market, and this is just my spare parts. As she has a box of spare parts, these are my spare parts, and yeah, the bag is collectible, but I found it a couple of years ago, and it's nice. So she has something specific where she can store all the stuff that she doesn't want.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Looky, that's the mouth. Let me just get this top part done. And we are on in the final stages of this build. I am not going to put the grass or anything on. I will do that later. Uh,
Grass is boring.
Grass is boring.
Oh,
Um, but we'll get the snake done. We are almost done with the snake. Um,
and still 13 people watching that man
I
right.
know. Wow. Thank you guys so much. Um, I appreciate you. I appreciate you all so much. So basically, the part that I'm not doing is all these little decoration parts. I will do them separately because I want to put the snake on so that you can see him completed. And I don't know why I made it a boy snake, but I did.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. So this goes here, and this goes. Ugh. Okay, come on. Let's not do this at the end. We will fit on here. Let's work on getting this where it needs to be. Did it put, I think it has some little, it has some little braces. So some of these green ones are actually to put the snake on. So let's see, where do they go? One. Oh my gosh, we gotta figure this out.
You gotta build it because it's the position holders, exactly.
Yes, just these 4 pieces. But see, this is where it's almost impossible to there. I'll put some light on it and see if I can count where they go. So this is 1. Okay, 6 down and 1, 2, 3, 6 down and 6 across is the first one. So in spot 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe this one goes like that. And that's going to support this back side here. And then we got how many space? This is when I hate these because they're so hard to see. I wish they would just tell you where they go. Looks like in the 5th spot. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like that goes like that. And this is going to set on this somehow. Like this.
That's right. I have to jump over and hit the like button.
Ah, so that's going to kind of go like that. So then let's figure out where these go. Like 1, 1, 2.
Awesome. 16 likes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1 up. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and 1 up, which hopefully is the right spot. And then this one goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 over. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. I believe these are where they belong. So let's see.
Cross fingers.
Yes, let's see if this. So this, it looks like it kind of goes like here, like. I think that needs to move over one.
Come on, people. Keep fingers crossed. This is a
Yes.
critical moment.
I don't. Why do they have to have it? Why can't they? I guess they have to have it where it attaches. Come on, fit.
Batman already says nice snake. It's yeah, well, right now it's a beheaded snake, no?
Yes, it's well. It has no butt.
It has no a bee-butted snake.
It's a bee-butted steak, exactly. This is when I do this. Let's see. Let's do that. This is
Bee-butted snakes are the most dangerous because they are really angry.
Yes, they are ticked off more than you will understand. Okay, I'm going to put this one. This one I'm going to set. This one I think is going to go in here like this.
It's almost 5 o'clock where you are, so we can come to some over 18 content here.
Yes. Oh, come on, fit in. This is what's annoying. Just there. Okay, we got that part in. So this part is in. This part goes here. This part goes like that. And this part fits like so. It goes. I am going to take and put them on the snake and then fit them in the thing instead of doing it this way. Because I think That will work easier.
You're probably right with that.
I can finagle that a little more than I can. It's easier to manipulate these 4 little pieces than this entire snake. So this piece we'll put here. And this piece we'll put, we'll just pick a spot here. And then this one, we will pick, let's see what would be a good spot here. And we will do a spot that's here. Okay, so this one we will fit like that will fit like this. Okay. This piece goes like so. Yay! It is getting here. I should be quiet because I probably just jinxed it. And then this piece goes like.
Don't jinx anything. Just say nothing.
There. This is going to be it. Fit on pieces. Find your little holes. There we go. It is complete. We have completed at 3 hours and 41 minutes. Not bad. The beige pieces are the leftover snake pieces. The greens and these little red pieces are part of the grass and stuff, which I will do later. So got quite a few little extra pieces here, and the head does move up and down. So there we go. Our snake is complete, and we have marmalade. Woo!
Oh, we have a marmalade snake build.
Yes, and there we go. And stunning thumbs up for guessing what it was. So yes, we have our snake build. Yay! Oh, it
It
looks
looks
pretty
nice.
cool too.
Yeah, it looks nice.
I know. I don't think I'm going to put the fauna and stuff around it. I think it would look stupid. I just kind of like it like that. I would actually wish it had a brown base plate because then it would look like it's hiding in the desert.
Oh, you
But
get one. There's base plates a lot in the back.
when yeah, all different sizes. I'll eventually get it. But there we go. Our build is done. It has been 3 hours and 43 minutes. I am going to take a few minutes and do a little bit of shameless promotions so that maybe people come and watch our show, my show, these shows. Let's see, where are we at? And here we go. So just give me a minute for a little bit of shameless promotions and then we'll say goodbye. You can stay on and you can talk while we're doing the promotions. I'm okay with that. Okay, Masters?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. Okay. And let's see. Let me first check this out. We have nice snake. We have good job, Mrs. Thank you, B from O. Thank you, Dadman, for nice snake. Snorterpoopus is like snaky snake. Yes. Snorterpoopus says it looks just like a school bus. And maybe a don't tread on me around it. Oh, that would be perfect. I'll make a little sign and stick it right there that says don't tread on me. That will be perfect. Let's move it down so maybe we can see a little bit of it at an angle. There we go. There's our little snake here. Let's move that. I think it's a better lighting if I move that one. So there we go. Mr. Snake. Perfect. There. That's a good angle. So yes, so here we're going to do a little bit of shameless promotions here because hey, if you guys don't know what I'm airing, you don't know to come watch. So here we go. I have blocking out the boredom. I'm bored, so let's build something. These are impromptu build streams. I don't have them that often anymore because I don't have that much time. I'm not bored. So, but when I do, I will post on Twix. Where they're at, and that is at MastersManiacMexico. And once again, as I have said before, it's my birthday on Monday, March 11th, and I'm going to have a party. So at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, if you want to show up and celebrate with me, that would be wonderful. We're going to have some silly stuff going on. I'm not even sure all that we're going to do, but I'm excited. I am turning 60 years old, everybody. So come over
Woo!
and celebrate that milestone. Um, I am proud of it. I am proud of my age. I have worked hard to get here, and I want to celebrate it. So I hope you guys all show up for that. That would be absolutely wonderful. Oh, I don't have my. I guess my slide for the show on Thursday is way on the back. I'll show it at the very end. Yeah, be at Mrs. Party or be a square. Abs. Yes, yes. Be there or be square. That doesn't show my age, does it? And every morning at 10 a.m., I do have my morning musings with Mrs. Dadman Walking. It's our daily dose of positivity, just where we can kind of start our day off with some good vibes. And that's at 10 a.m. Every day. On the weekend and on Wednesdays, we do have puzzle editions. If you guys come and watch the shows, and if you like the puzzles and would like me to add another day of puzzles, let me know and I can do that, no problem at all. If you don't want any more puzzles, then we'll keep it exactly the way it is. But yes, morning musings with Mrs. Dadman Walking every day at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. You want to mail me something? I have a P.O. box address. If you want to mail Dadman something, I have that P.O. box address too. If you want to mail Angelo something, we have that P.O. box too. They're all the same P.O. box. We all live in the same house. So if you want to send us anything, you can send it at our P.O. box address. You can find that on my About pages, on my YouTube channel, and on my Twitch channel. It's there if you want to avail of it. If you'd like to support me financially, I am trying to make this a standalone channel. I don't want to have to take money out of our budget, our house budget, to do things. So if you would like to support me, you can do a one-time donation. You can do a monthly donation. I am not monetized on YouTube. So if you would like to support me and don't know how, you can do it through YouTube. $5 a month is normally a regular subscription or when you join on YouTube. So if you'd like to do that monthly in lieu of joining until I get 500 people to and can be monetized, and go for that. On Twitch, you can already subscribe over there and support that way and not have to watch all those nasty commercials. So, yes, that is one way you can do that. You can also support me on Throne. It's a wish list. Go over there. I've got a lot of cool stuff. I think, well, it's for me. So it doesn't really matter what you think because I think it's cool and it's for me. So, yeah, some stuff probably look at and go, "Oh, that's really dorky," but that's okay. I'm a dork. I admit it. I admit it. So yes, I have a wish list there, throne.com, Mrs. Dadman Walking 55. Um, I'd like to thank Daisy and Liam for their wonderful gifts. I am going to be building the Stonehenge Thursday at 1 I don't know why I keep saying AM, at 1 p.m. Eastern time. Same time when this one started today. We're going to do that on Thursday, and we are going to build the Stonehenge, and I'm really, really, really excited about that. Um, Dadman, put your link in. Put your link in for your show for tonight. Please do that before the show ends. Um, I would like to thank Atwood for the Destiny 2 Ghost build advent calendar. That was a blast to build with him. Squeaka M with the Starry Night build. That was hilariously fun to do. Took forever. It was a very involved build, but very fun to do. And of course, our peeing bears. We already have Wizzy and Tinkles built, and I'd like to thank Daisy and Stunning for them. We just need to get Oopsie and to make it complete so we can do a true build of Hey Ang. Can you get me the peeing bears so I can show them real quick? Um, so yes, I will
Go
show
free
you what.
without peeing beer.
Yes, so we have the peeing bears. I've already done 2 of them. Um, I need to get one more urinal. Let's see. Here we go, Mr. Snake. You're going to have to move. I have put 2 of them together to make one build. So we need to get one more bear here. Some of these pieces are from the motorcycle build. So I think that's hilarious. But yes, here we have oh no, did we lose I think we lost I think we lost Masters. Hopefully he will come back in. But I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get there. You'll show me a peeing bear. Oh goodness gracious. Well, I hope Masters pops back in so I could say goodbye. If he doesn't, okay. But here is here's what we have done so far. Let me let's see, what can we do here? Let's remove that. Here's our peeing bear so far. Um, this one is in the proper position of not looking at anybody. Um, there is a little mess on the floor there. And this one is looking away because that's what you do, I guess, when you are in. Oh, StreamYard kicked you out. If you want to come back in, Masters, try to go ahead and do the link again. You should be able to get right back in. If you want me to send you the link again, go ahead. Um, but anyway, so that is that. Let's finish this, and then I will say my goodbyes. Bears have better aim than that. Also, my live streams and VODs are on YouTube and Twitch at Mrs.DadmanWalking55 for YouTube, Mrs.DadmanWalking for Twitch. My streaming schedule, I said before, was on Twix at MDadmanWalking. I so appreciate all of you there. And since Master is got booted out, I am going to just pop him up right here and say thank you so much. And yes, Snorterpoopus, bears have better aim than that. So yes, I would like to thank Masters for coming onto the stream. It was wonderful. It was fun. Did not see the bear on throne. It. Oh, you're back! Yay! Yay, you're back.
Then it was gone.
I put it back. I put it back on throne. So it should be there now. I looked back last night. It should be there now, Soda Poopus, if you want to look again. But yes, I thank you so much for today. It was wonderful.
It
Um,
was a lot of fun, like always,
oh,
man. Thank you
thank
for
you.
having me.
Oh, and thank you for being here. It was wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And I hope that we can hang out again sometime, if not on this channel, on Dadman's channel. Anytime, it was a blast. So I thank you so, so much for that. And I thank everybody in the chat, all 11 people that are still here at the very end after I went through all that shameless, shameless promotion. I thank you all for being here. And as I say at the end of my show, every time, I will see you next time. And remember to be kind and to show love, and that you're not promised tomorrow. So go to bed each night with no regrets. And most of all, I wish you all peace. Bye, everybody. And I'll see you
Bye.
tomorrow. Bye bye.